running?
Yep, it's running. Let me check my
Yep, I'm running.
running.
Yep. Just keep getting up on the pop up.
Okay.
So, we're ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
All right. With the Hebrew Israelites, first and foremost, want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakodash.
Second, I want to give double honor to the Apostle GMS and Wolf and peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect, to the few outbound tuning in. You know, while waiting for the return of our Lord Yahushua to come back and redeem us. And, you know, this is the time to really learn about those names, you know, learn about our power, learn about your history, and, you know, take heed because the gospel and this message through being preached to the men of the Lord, which is the light of Yahushua. Because, you know, we're seeing that people are crashing and burning, they're losing it. You know, people are, you know, they're thinking they're getting somewhere, but they're not getting nowhere. This light that's been given to, you know, the hopeful elect, this is for, you know, salvation. This is for the betterment of your mind, your body. You know, this, you know, the Lord will elevate your mind and give you eyes to see. Give me that real quick. Blessings those that got eyes to see and ears that can hear. Because that's the most beautiful thing, you know, to have, you know, those eyes that can see and those ears that can hear. Because unfortunately, you still have people that think a college degree and material is going to save them. And unfortunately, you know, America's about to be nuked. America's going to be bombed. America's going on the brink of war. You know, things are not looking good outside of America. The tensions, the money, the dollar. You know, the material things, your jobs, they're fucking you even more. You know, people think they're actually getting somewhere. All these college degrees, all this hard labor. You know, people are waking up and seeing like, yo, everybody's getting fucked.
Yep.
So, you know, Esau's bringing in a whole new system that's going to basically enslave you.
Yep.
But ultimately, it's the, how you say, differentiate. Yahweh is differentiating people from who to serve him, who's going to Esau. So give me that real quick. Revelation.
Can I make a point?
You got it, bro.
One of y'all had said in the group chat, the brother Elder Manat Dezakwa,
Yep.
he did a video on Carl Schwab's and that version of the AI technology. Like you had said, people gonna give into that, man.
That's right.
They don't have no other choice. They're not gonna have no other choice, especially if they continue to tie themselves in with the society, working hard, getting that career, getting that college degree, not seeing anything beyond what it is that the Lord is out here telling you through His men. You're gonna go ahead and consort with the beast and take that CHIP.
And how Esau coerced the people, well, we all know it's through the witchcraft and sorcery. Going into, what is it, Isaiah, the 45th chapter? Talking witchcraft and sorcery, Hollywood. So he has coerced the people to actually believe in this system. You know, these people, that's why when you look at these ads, everything that pop up. What's that? Have brother seen that episode with that black dude and that Edomite and that Jake? He goes to, I think they promote T-Mobile phone.
The dude from Scrubs, that Donald Faison?
Scrubs, him. I think it was Clueless too.
Yeah.
And they went to the Edomite dude, the big one looked like an Undertaker. And they looked up, and the guy there, the big dude, had a serious demeanor. My point is, I'm getting at is, see, here in America, they push a bunch of folly, stupidity. Then, you know, dude was like, he was stern at first and said like, yo, I'm not with it. And then throughout the ad, yo, this nigga started dancing and jollying and singing like a bitch.
Yep.
But that's the whole promotion of Babylon. You know, a man not to be a man. A man can just put his guard down and live in laughter and celebration and happiness, man. And it's folly, you know. And then they push this continuous of happiness, never no sorrow, never no pain, never no being serious. You know, and the whole time Esau's fucking everybody, man. They're ushering a new system, ushering a new world order. They about to put their object in you, control, They're fucking you over with your taxes. They're fucking you over with your job. They're breaking your body down. Your food is not even fucking real no more. So, you know, here it is, this whole buildup of the breaking down of your body, breaking down of your mind. That's why these people is going to have to succumb to the object, because you done burnt your bridges. You know, you was a scumbag. You didn't listen to your parents. You betrayed your parents. You betrayed your friends. You betrayed yourself. You know, you didn't show no respect to the prophets or nobody, man. So again, that's why Jake is going to get caught up in what's about to come.
What you want? What he had right there?
Bless.
Yep.
I got that in Matthew.
Okay.
You got it.
Matthew 13. This is Matthew 13 and 16. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear.
That's why if you're tuning in now and listening and taking heed wholeheartedly, you know, hey, that is the true blessing. You know, you have fucking weirdos out here talking about they're blessed, but they don't realize that what they're talking about is stupidity.
That's right.
You know, you being able to work 12, 14, 16 hours, that's not a fucking blessing. That's a curse, man. You breaking your body down for a corporation that don't give two shits about you. Work you 16 hours, then they'll say, oh, you gotta be back in here at the same time, and if you don't, we'll write your ass up, man. You know, these people are talking about buying new cars, buying new homes is a goddamn blessing. Man, how is this? The things that they're saying that they're being blessed for, that's not a fucking blessing, man. That's vanity,
Right.
which blinds the people. Give me that scripture, the gift to show up the heart.
Yep.
And that's what Esau wrote. That's how he rolls, man. Because he has ownership of America. He throws them gifts around, man. You got it, bro.
Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. But so what? But why are these men so fucking? Why are they so delightful?
Sure.
Why are their heads down all in their phones? Why they want to be females? They want to cross dress. But they're playing around. They want to chase money. They want to chase pleasure. And here it is. It's about to be all hell that's about to break loose here in America. You know, here it is. What's going on the border?
Yep.
What is it? Tucker Carlson had a meeting with Putin.
That was good. Yeah.
Hey, and that nigga was in Russia, Salaki. He
Yeah.
went to grocery shopping in Russia,
Yep.
and he bought $104 worth of food. And his cart was full.
For his whole staff. It wasn't just for
I
him.
don't know. I
Yeah,
just know that
yeah,
his cart was full of shit.
Yeah, it was
and it was $104.
Wow.
And then you spend $104 on over here. You got like two things in your basket.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That was for him and like two other people that was working
For a
there.
week.
For a week.
Wow.
Yep.
Crazy.
Wow.
And here it is the whole time. Everybody here getting fucked over.
Yeah, and it's made like these other nations are the big bad wolf, but it's really America that's the big bad wolf. America's the one that's oppressing its people. America's the one that's oppressing the world.
Yep.
If you can go to another country that's having a war with the direct country that's right next to them, and you're able to still live affordably and buy food affordably, but
Right.
you come to this first world country, and you can't even get gas.
Prior to me coming here to camp, you got Northern Kingdom on Jefferson Davis and Bells Road on all four aspects of the middle of the road, sections of the road, asked for money for a funeral because one of their Northern Kingdom got killed in a car crash, man. So they, I'm talking about they were pressing. I had to talk Spanish to her like, yo, no tengo dinero ahora. I had to tell her I ain't got no money, man.
Right.
You know, she was pressing.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn. But here in America, they claim, as if you're gonna have it all together. How the hell does it take 10,000, 20,000 to bury somebody? You're dead, man. You're dead.
Right.
Yep.
Nobody never think about that, man.
Right.
How does everything cost here in
Damn.
America? How does health insurance cost so damn much? How does you trying to get education cost so much? But everybody else in the other countries, they get free education.
Well, Baba Deshaun, man,
Got it,
I just to build back on the brother's healthcare point. Yo, the reason why is because the Negro, Latino, and Native American, the bulk of you is in America, and you're serving your captivity. So they're not going to let you get free health care. They're not going to let you survive the way you're supposed to. If this brother gets injured, walk in there, get patched up, and walk out. That's how it's supposed to be. But this devil's so wicked.
Yep.
He's not going to let you Israelites try to prolong your life. You know?
Right.
It's a systemic racism problem. That's what
Con,
it is.
con.
I've seen a few TikTok videos on it, but I
Give me-
can't
give me
remember
that.
specifically what they said.
Give me that in
But
song.
it's a systemic racism problem.
Give me that song with the
It all goes back to
snake
Jacob and
tracks.
Esau.
Con.
Everything goes back to Jacob and Esau.
Goes back to Esau. Wicked ass.
Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart.
The gift to short the heart. So this whole time where Esau was fucking you over, you know, he put all these agendas right in front of your face strategically and gradually. The feminism, you know, Hollywood,
Yep.
the rapper, the bread, the circuses. And it tells you, you know, prior to the Roman Empire falling, when for the Roman Emperor, not people to start looking towards him, he made the bread and circus more entertaining. He started throwing the so-called Christians in there, getting slaughtered by the lions, you know, the gladiator fights, and those people were tuned in.
Yep.
Just like now, you just had the Super Bowl that just passed,
Yep.
Usher. Hey, Elder Yashwan made a good point. They brought in Usher so they can usher in the New World Order, because they're ushering in the New
man.
World Order. Him hooked up with Alicia Keys.
Yeah.
She had on all red.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a bunch of folly. And these people were tuned in, man. It's crazy because I actually happened to actually watch it this year, and around at my sister's crib, and if what is it? Beyonce had dropped a new album, and these, you know, everybody, oh my God, Beyonce this and Beyonce that. Yeah, Ice Spice, Taylor Swift, and it's like, yo, these people are they're gone.
Yep.
They're focused on the wrong things. You're not focused on what's important.
Yep.
This the book of Psalms 141. But just can I build up a point on that too? You can see if you see it through spiritual eyes that we just brought out that Yahweh Shemi Al-Shah has gifted us. You can see Ice Spice, her wicked ass throwing up the Baphomet signs.
Yep.
You can see man. Every pan was to that wicked bitch Taylor Swift.
Yep.
Had nothing to do with the damn game.
Right.
And it's rigged at the end of it.
Yep.
You know, you can see it from a mile away if you've been you know, blessed with Yahweh Shemi Al-Shah's vision, that foresight.
Yep.
You know,
Nice out,
Psalm
right?
64.
Con.
Get the G&T. There was more? That was
Oh,
it.
that was it. Yep.
What did you have?
You want a Ciroc 5?
Hold that off.
That
Get this
first
first,
John.
then we go to
I got
Spark
that first John
5.
too.
Come. Matter of fact, hold that off. Give me that too. Give me that real quick.
Okay.
First John.
Start
The book of
That's
First.
the first chapter, first verse.
verse.
G and the G&T.
Yep.
The book of 1 John chapter 2 verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world.
And remember who's in rulership right now? The whole thing, you gotta remember, Esau have done such a good job of building this society up and blinding the people. These people done forgot how America was even established. It was tooken, it was gas land, it was tooken. You had the islands, the Central America, South America, which was butchered by the Edomites. Then, in roughly the year 1500s, you brought Southern Kingdom over here, and they built up this society, man.
Yep.
Right.
Here in America has been ruled by injustice, man. Because when you go into these books, and that's the thing about it too, they put a lot of things in these books. They're getting rid of a lot of these books. And first and foremost, they destroyed the real knowledge and wisdom and understanding of the Bible. You know, and how they did that is because the scripture does tell you how Yahweh Bashim Shah hid himself for a very long time.
Right.
But now, you know, since he has prevailed and showed his face again, and how do you see his face? Well, basically, how do you see Yahweh Bashim Shah is his prophets, man.
Yep.
And he has raised up the prophets last, man.
That's right.
You know?
You want me to keep going? 1 John 2 and 15. It says, if any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
And now, you know, we're out here telling our people what's important. But Esau tells you, you know, pleasure is important. Is that a man right there?
Oh, yep.
There you go.
See?
That's
Yep.
what Esau shows you. A man
Yep.
wearing dresses, man.
Yep.
You know?
With some Nike.
Women being men. Women being whores and sluts. Men indulging in nothing but pleasure and not caring. Not being masculine. And the thing about it, something like that'll be your school teacher.
Yep.
That'll be your health. What is it? Your health
Administrator. Or
administrator.
Your,
That'll be the governor of the country.
council.
Council. That motherfucker right there will get a top position
Yep.
to rule over you and tell you ideas. When something like that, you can clearly see the mind is done.
Right.
That's why the Lord said. That's why the Lord has set certain laws. For when you see certain things like that, you know to put that thing out of its misery, man.
Yep.
Cause that something like that shit. When a man wants to be going to that lifestyle of being a mo, that man would destroy the whole world, man. Because here it is, this man doesn't even want to, how you say, be a man and protect and rule, and rule with honor and bring children in his life. So what the fuck are you good for, man?
Right.
You know? And we understand, see this devil, what makes this man so fucking scary and detrimental, because this man can wield a sword, and then he'll want pleasure from a man too.
Damn.
That's dangerous, man.
Dangerous, bro.
So that, these Edomite so-called white men, they cannot rule because these top bankers, these CEO of these Edomites that rule these big buildings and own America, they play both ways, man. They like little children. They prey on children. They prey on women, and then they'll prey on each other. And that's why there's nothing for Jake, for them to get Jake and want them to go to those rooms, man. That's their playhouse, man. You got it, bro. That's why everything in this world, again, is to coerce the people to drive you into pleasure. Because that's how Esau rolls, man. That's what the scripture says. A man that has no control. Give me that real quick. What is it? Proverbs 21. A man that has no control.
Can't control the city, I think.
Yep. Give me that up show. And see, that's why this whole world's going to go into decay if Yahweh Shem Yahushua doesn't take this man down. I mean, look at the water. You got to go to remote areas to see blue water. You know, isn't that crazy?
Right.
You got to go on the shores of California, San Diego.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, you got to go to Miami. You can't even go to certain parts in Florida like that, man, because the water's brown there in certain parts, man.
I got it, appreciate
You got it.
This is Proverbs 25 and 28. He that have no rule over his own spirit is like a city broken down and without walls.
Anything can come to demon, any type of thought. They don't govern the thoughts. Like, remember those old comedies when you had Jake that said, "I want to be like the white man." They just do what they want.
Yep. Just do it.
They just do what they want. Whatever comes to their thought, their mindset. If the Edomite woman want to be a whore, she will go out there and be a whore and come on right back to her husband and play like nothing's okay, like everything's okay. She'll coerce her husband to go watch. You know,
Like, what's that movie that happened in that Redwood movie where the lady was hoeing around and then she said a black man had raped her?
you talking about
Rosewood.
Rosewood.
Yeah, Rosewood.
no,
Yeah,
He said,
yeah.
it was a nigga.
Yep. And then the white man came in there and started, caressing his woman, loving on her, making sure she was all right. But it was the whole time she was being a harlot.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
That's right.
And the thing about it, Edomite devil knew
Yeah.
that she was lying.
Damn.
He had to go with the flow, you know.
Damn.
So that and it even tells you back in the day to appease the Edomite woman's her fetish or her lust or her desires, she would tell Edomite men to go and pillage Jake Town. So a lot of Edomite women inspire a lot of slaughter with the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Hispanics, man. And the thing about it, going back to Esau, again, what did Esau do when he burnt Jacob, had him hung up? He cut his rod off, man, and started collecting it, man. It's like you watch the movie Goodbye Uncle Tom. It's a scene that they was studying Jake, and they had the tongs looking at it, man.
Damn.
So this man's a freak. And this man, here it is, this man will sit here and act like he's so better than everybody, but then he'll dress up as a schoolgirl,
Yep.
Right.
you know? And these Edomites play, man, and it's crazy because that's why only by the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua we are going to expose this devil, because nobody else is going to expose this devil. Because Esau got Jake so fucked up in the head, niggas is just preying on each other. You did this, you did that, you did this, you did that, and you look like this, you look like that. But the whole time Esau is getting over, Go ahead, one more.
Yep. 1 John.
Yep.
1 John 2 and 16. It says, "For all that is in the world, The lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world.
Give me that in the first book of Maccabees when Antiochus said, everybody leave their laws, their statutes, and become one. And let's just get that. We'll get that from the shop. Cause that's how Esau rolls, man. And that's why all these nations come over here. And again, that's why Arabs, so-called Arabs, they come over here.
Yep.
And they're not Muslim anymore.
I know, right?
You know, them women don't wear those what is it? Those the outfit no more with the dress and the hair covered. They wear hijabs. They don't wear that no more. They wear pants.
Or they wear the shit then they got the pants on under it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yep.
I got that.
So they lose themselves. You know, the what is it? Moab. They come over here and indulge in things that they would not do in China.
Facts.
Right.
You know, these nations come over here and get coerced and get drowned by the corruptness, lewdness, wickedness, and evilness here. And wickedness, man. I remember one of my mans I grew up with, he had got locked up. I was talking earlier. He had got locked up, and it was a Ammonite that came over here. He lost himself when he got over here.
Man.
He said, man, he said, I saw the rims. He might with a Jake. He said, I saw the rims. I see women half naked. Like that. She know what she doing.
Right.
And he said he came over here, he lost himself, man. He saw half naked woman, rims, shiny car, everything was shiny. He lost himself.
Yep.
But that's what happened. Give me that.
I got the Maccabees.
Yep.
This is the book of First Maccabees. I started chapter 41, or Salakia, verse 41. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people.
And that Esau does that too. When he goes and make these legislations for the other nation, Ham, Moab, and Ammon, Ishmael.
Yep.
See, they coerce those nations to say, man, forget about all that what you're believing into. Man, how you say, back us.
Right.
Bring democracy over here.
Yep.
Bring feminism over here.
LGBT.
The LGBT over here. And that's why you go on one channel I do like, Philip Scott show.
Yeah.
He brings out a lot about how those other nations are getting sick or tired of America, man.
Right.
Because of legislations, man.
Yep.
Right.
Here it is, them other nations have peace. They have a code of ethics structure in their society. Esau takes that democracy over there, man. It's crazy because when you look at drill music in itself, you got niggas in Europe that's drilling. You got niggas in Dominican Republic that's drilling. Japan drilling.
Right.
So the American culture is a fucking what is it? The Western way is death.
Yep.
Prime example.
I got a
If that you got I just seen something pop up on my phone. It said Japanese. It's been over the crowd of Japanese that wanted to push for LGBT to come over there.
Wow.
So that filth from America is seeping everywhere, man.
Yep.
And if these other nations don't get a hold of that, man,
Right.
it's going to destroy these nations, man.
If I could say it, that's why Revelation 18 chapter says that they're going to be upset about that, after a while, because their laws is tied to their religion, even though their religion is off.
Yep.
Like, for example, a woman covering themselves up
Yep.
in one of them Arab countries. After a while, you seeing these women have all this freedom, and you like, hold up, this ain't right. After a while, you start getting tired of that shit, man. And you start lashing out about it.
Women start talking shit.
Yep.
Women start showing skin, unruly, shaming you, talking. The worst thing in the world is a woman sit there and talk shit to you and shame you. Publicly.
Yep.
Did I finish out on First Maccabees, verse 42, and everyone shall leave his laws, so all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king. Yeah, many also the Israelites consented to his religion.
And that's what you see 2/3. Because
Yep.
when you go into the book of Romans, the first chapter, because since our people, worship the preacher, Esau, the man of perdition. Esau, Yahweh done left you over to your vile affection.
Yep.
'Cause all this nigga does is push vile.
Yep.
Everything vile and foul This is what America teaches, man.
Yep.
That's why they don't like us.
Yep.
Right.
You know, because we teach order. You know, the things that should have been taught in the household from your parents that you getting at 50, 40, 30. You know, here it is. A woman should have been known to cover herself up.
Yep.
She's 40 years old now. Just hearing, bitch, you need to put some clothes on.
Right,
That shit sound foreign to her.
Yep.
Damn.
Here it is, a man. Here it is, a grown ass man. He's 40, 50, still sagging his jeans.
Right.
He got a purse on now.
Yeah.
You like, yo, dude, you supposed to cover your. Walk with some dignity,
Dignity,
man,
right.
with some honor.
Yeah.
Nigga, what you talking about, bro? I'm black. So the mindset here is complete destruction, and that's why the Lord tells you in book the 4th chapter, come back to the book of life, man.
Yep.
Because it's only through Yahweh Shah, and that's our last resort. If you know how niggas, these unfaithful niggas, they always talking shit, they backbiting, they always got something to say, they always got a rebuttal. They, you know, if we can bring all the scriptures in the world, they always got a what if.
Right.
Well, what if this isn't real? Go get a gun and kill yourself, man. Or go out and do something to these Edomites, man. Because if not, you lost anyway. It's done. Because when you look at the statistic of Jake, it's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
I got a precept. Was you done with
Yeah, I was
that?
done with that.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse. I'm gonna just start at 4. I'm gonna go to 5. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not Salaki. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him.
Yeah, because I can tell you, Esau was even corrupt in the spirit,
Yep.
when he was a child. You
Yep.
know, he's a liar.
Yep. Boom.
But the just shall live by faith. Verse 5 is the point. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man.
Yep.
Neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied. But gather unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
That's right.
So like you were saying earlier, when how Esau, you know, he goes to these other countries, he sets up his democracy
Yep.
in there,
Yep.
and they getting all the people to go on his side and
Yep.
be with the democracy of America. But later on, they're going to see that it's destroying them,
Yep.
destroying their nation.
And I was reading the book Petra today. It goes off at the end, but through prior, it has some good stuff in it. Like there's no saying that the so-called white man is an Edomite. Now, it tells you, I think a page, I forgot the page, but I highlighted it. But it tells you, for Esau to come and stay in the power, they had to keep Judah there. And it tells you that in that book.
Yeah.
So it was and it tells you every time that Esau had to attack Judah, Israel, they did it. And this is why the whole infrastructure, everything is set to keep Jake down,
Yep,
Judah
yep,
down,
yep.
man. Because once the head is off, the body we're going to fall with it.
That's right.
So since the so-called black man doesn't look good, doesn't look right, he's off his ruckers, off his rockers, he's a meth head. Come on, Judah doing meth now. Heroin, you know.
Damn.
That was a Edomite drug.
Right.
But Jake doing it, man. So since Judah's gone, hey, Simeon don't want nothing to do with Judah. Ephraim doesn't want nothing to do with Judah. Gad doesn't want nothing to do with Judah. But the thing about it, Judah was attacked so how you say so blatantly, because it had to go through prophecy. What is it, Zechariah? The Lord was going to raise up the tents of Judah first.
Yep.
You know. But and you're seeing that right before your eyes. You know. Go ahead. That was it.
Yeah, that was
A little more on that.
That was it on that.
Give me no. Give me Psalm 64.
In the GNT, I got that.
Yep.
Yep.
Start at verse 1.
This and it reads at the top, a prayer for protection. I am in trouble, Yahweh, listen to my prayer. I am afraid of my enemies, save my life.
And that's why, the scripture talks about, what is it, in 2 Thessalonians, what is I think the fourth chapter, the fourth chapter, it talks about cease not praying.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Pray without
we-
ceasing.
Pray without ceasing, yeah.
Pray without ceasing. We constantly have to pray out here, man, because we're underneath our enemies.
Yep.
And only through the power of Yahweh Shem Rashah, he leads us and guides us and protects us. ultimately, you know, in the day, this time now, because you can clearly see, you know, we don't look at the boy right there. We don't have no military.
Yep.
So going somewhere physically, that's out the box.
Right.
You know, it's a damn shame Jake still vote. It's a damn shame Jake got to call the police. You know, Jake called the police for if they get into a scuffle.
Right.
But that just shows you you're underneath your enemies, man.
That's right.
So we need protection from Yahweh Shem Rashad.
That's right.
You know, to control the left hand side
Right.
and protect us on the right hand side.
Right.
Man. Those demons. It's like the demons would say. They know Paul and they know Yahweh Shah. You know. So only through Yahweh you're going to be protected. You know.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Protect me from the plots of the wicked, from mobs of evil people. They sharpen their tongues like swords and aim cruel words like arrows.
And everything that Esau does is geared to destroy our people. That's why, you know, that's why when you look at the music now, it's geared only to, you know, Jake. That's why every basically rap has tapped into every genre of music now. And this is why they got the nigga woman on sports. She's a sportscaster. The nigga woman on all these nigga woman everywhere. And they got these Uncle Tom niggas everywhere. And the illusion is Jake is winning. Jake is getting it together. You know, Jake is gonna how you say take over. That's the illusion. But that's ultimately to Jake downfall. Same way when they first pushed the jump shot. Who did they use? They used the nigga woman.
And I kind of had a point.
Got it, bro.
There was this little meme or whatever the hell they shit called. You said Jake thinks they're gonna take over. Where the Edomites and these individuals were running a race, and it was Jake and Esau, probably Ephraim. I can't remember, but there were so many obstacles and there were so many roadblocks things that stopped Jake from progressing. Esau is so many years ahead of us. In order for us to progress and take over, there has to be some type of conflict where Esau is down for a couple hundred centuries.
Have to.
And it's not ever going to happen. The only way that's going to happen is when the Lord comes back.
Facts.
Right. There's no way that we're ever going to take over. That we can't do it. We don't have the one you always bring up. Where's our military?
Yep.
We don't have
We don't
one.
have the resources.
Right. We don't have, exactly.
Yep.
And think about it. Prime example. And even think about it. Even if we went and said, "Yo, we're going to get these Edomites back," you got to go through half of our nation now, because they're going to say,
All right, they're gonna be in front of Esau. They're gonna be in front of Esau.
"What?
What the master?
Yeah.
Not my
What the
master.
not my master?"
That's right.
You know,
Not my Jesus.
God knows everybody.
you going to slaughter Jake before you can get to Esau.
Yeah, you're gonna be well way out of damn resources for
Yeah.
the military for that.
Hell yeah.
Cause you know Jake, they come to protect Esau.
Because that's why, you know, when you read the book of Exodus now, that really shows you the mind. Yo, Jake is still in that mindset: unbelief, unfaithful,
Yep.
love being coons, love slaving. Love, hey, it tells you that after the king of Egypt didn't know Joseph anymore, it tells you, hey, they said, hey man, fuck these niggas here.
Right.
Man, make their burden even worse, man.
Yep.
And then it even tells you when Moses was trying to redeem them, they said, hey yo, we require the same order of brick, the same order of straw,
Yep.
and we're not supplying nothing. We're not supplying you with anything. We still want the same percentage, man. But in that show, Jake was being hey, Yahweh would have took them straight to Canaan, but due to their belief, he took them through the desert.
Yep.
40 years.
Yep.
So what? So again, through the desert, what did Jake say, man? Moses, why did you take us out of Egypt? We were better off being slaves.
Yep.
And that's the same thing. And Jake is in the same mindset.
Facts.
If you say, yo, listen, we gotta overthrow Esau, Jake gonna say, you gonna do what? You know?
Or Jacob act like they with you.
Yeah, they
then they
gonna
go back and
tell
tell,
your ass.
you know, massa.
What's
They're
that
gonna say,
What's
yeah,
that
you know
nigga
what?
that
You
one
right,
Jew
bro.
on the
You
black
right.
side?
Oh, yeah.
They're gonna say,
fucking
you know
sellout.
what? You right, bro. Hey, them niggas over there,
Right,
they're gonna overthrow you.
Right.
You know?
They're gonna be the first one.
First one.
You're gonna be on the phone with the FBI.
So that's why, again, how the Lord, he does everything in measurement and timing. That's why the Lord has sent out the prophets last, man.
Yep.
Because it starts with the mental.
Yep.
And then, it will get physical. But ultimately, Yahweh Shah has to get his glory first.
right.
And Yahweh Shah has to rise up to the slaughter. Because again, we, like brother was going to, Esau has so much
Time ahead of us.
time,
Yep.
space.
Yep.
What's a good example of that? It's a video game. No, matter of fact, remember you used Mario Kart?
Yeah, you just lap them.
Yeah.
You see the they show you how far you are ahead.
Yeah.
You be like, there's no way they can come out.
Right.
Catch you. Anybody play race games?
Yeah.
Dirt bike games,
Yep.
snowboarding race games, and you look at the chart, you see, damn, they way behind me.
Right.
They'll never catch up. So you get to the point, I just do what I want now. You get to playing and drifting around, playing on the race game. But we're too far gone. We have to have a spiritual
Divine intervention.
That's right, man. We're done.
Deuteronomy 28 chapter.
Yep.
Enemy shall get
Oh
What's the enemy of the most
very far high above thee.
Oh,
beautiful. Matter of fact, give me that.
Yeah, let me get
Give me
that.
that Deuteronomy. Hey, like it says, he shall lend to thee, but
Yep.
you shall not give nothing to him.
Yep.
That's why, Jake can come up with something, but what Esau does? He copyrights it.
Yep.
So it's mine now, boy.
Yep.
So Jake can never get ahead.
If I may add, that's why you hear about some, if you on the social media space, you'll hear about some of these inventions that you never heard about before.
Yep.
And you're like, damn, we
He
did
saw that
that.
credit. Sweet baby Ray's barbecue sauce.
Yeah, exactly.
And Jemima.
Right.
Yep.
That's mama, yep.
And Jake done invented the portable this.
Yep.
Cell phone.
Cell
The
phone.
GPS, the
yo,
black one made the GPS.
Yo,
Yeah.
first video game cartridge, and
Oh, wow.
even dated back to that. First video game system.
It shows that we're the salt of the earth.
Yup.
Even in captivity, we inventing. We got enough mental fortitude to think about
Right. The cotton
make
gin.
some, make some shit for the slave master.
Because you gotta remember,
God.
we had to do something. Basically, we had to have like an alter ego to get to it.
Yep.
Yep.
So that
There you go.
we created certain things to make things easier,
Easier, yep.
to take the pain
Make the
away,
time go by.
take the pain away from
Yep.
slavery.
Yep.
Here it is, your daughter. You just had a daughter. They just sold her.
Yep.
Right.
Well, you just go to the so-called African American Museum in DC. They actually have
Oh yeah.
the
I've been there.
receipts.
Yeah, I've been there. Yeah,
Of,
I've been there. It's good. It's good. Yeah.
They actually had the receipts of how much what they would we sold.
Oh yeah.
She's kind of old,
Oh, yeah.
but she cooked clean.
Yep.
You sell it for $20.
Yep.
You know.
They had the value on every particular
Yep.
individual slave, and they kept track of everything because that's the inventory. That's their
Yep.
stock.
Oh, man.
That's the inventory. That's it, man, bro.
Yo, it is crazy. It shows you, it's
Yeah.
like how you go to your job
Yeah.
and they want to keep record of every goddamn delivery or
Yep.
something, whatever
Yep.
you done transported
Yep.
or what you see or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's how they had Jake.
Yep.
You was goddamn cattle.
If I could say, Thomas Jefferson with the Monticello, he inherited a mountain, and he built so he took credit for building the house. They say he structured it, but actually it was a Jake.
Yep.
He took the same blueprint from the
Slack.
Well, look at DC.
Exactly.
yeah.
His
Yep.
Monticello is a similar build
Yep.
to the DC. Who built
Wow.
DC? A Jake.
Yeah.
So they in there. They in there. The tour guide saying, "Oh yeah, he came up with this idea to build a house." I'm looking at my woman like, "You believe that shit?" Jake did that shit. You know what I'm saying? But the point is, he had every single slave written down to the T. And to this day, they still got that list. And you know what their names are? Their names are spiritual. Isaac, Moses.
Yep.
Jacob.
Yep.
All these spiritual names. Oh, they letting you know they're Israelites.
Yep. That's why I say, man, if Rose ever get a chance, I think Rose that's living on the West Coast or the Midwest and get a chance to come to the East Coast, I would set up an appointment and go to this so-called African American museum.
Yeah,
You gotta set up an appointment to go
Yeah.
there.
Nah, but it's free.
I think you can go in there now. It's not that
Oh,
crowded.
for real?
now. Yeah, you can
Okay,
just go
okay.
in.
But it's free.
It's free.
Yeah, it's free.
Yep.
And you took the train up there.
Oh yeah.
Crazy, man.
2-hour train. I got that Deuteronomy.
You got it.
This is Deuteronomy 28 and 43. It says the stranger that is within thee, the stranger that is within thee, shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low.
Hey, we at the lowest of the lowest, man. There's no lower than this. Your own woman talk shit again. And it's and again, you read Deuteronomy, the 18th chapter, if I'm saying, either 18 or 19, I was getting confused. It tells you about when you go into war, you kill the man off, and you take the woman.
Yeah, you gotta
Our
separate,
women,
yo.
our women are spoils of war,
Yep.
and we already know how the Israelite women get down. They flock to anything that's in power.
Yep.
You can't get mad at them. That's a survival tactic.
Right.
So their survival tactic is to put their own man down so another man can come rescue you. But really, you look like a traitor. But that just shows you there's no other man. You don't see Ishmael, man. When you go into the other lands, you go to other places, they actually behead women.
Yep. Yep.
Shoot them down with AKs.
Cut off arms and
Stone.
legs.
Yeah.
That's the
Fire.
Some ain't got no arms.
Film that shit.
Yeah. But here it is. Who's always on YouTube talking shit?
Yeah.
The nigga woman.
Nigga woman.
Yeah. And according to the law, actually, it would be righteous to actually film. You know,
Yep.
if
Yeah.
we were under the law, if we were
Yep.
under actually the righteousness and the law,
Yep.
it's actually righteous to film because back in the ancient world,
Everybody
everybody
see
was
it.
supposed to circle around
Yep.
and witness that righteous death. I mean that that punishment, for breaking the law, man, which was death, which was righteous.
I remember being in Afghanistan watching these videos on this top secret website that the army had. They were stoning a woman on there. They just stoning her ass.
Hey.
And then there was this Afghanis that was doing that shit.
Yeah.
Now, you can see if you can go on YouTube and see an Israelite woman saying, "You Arab niggas, y'all ain't shit saying niggas, y'all saying niggas, y'all stone us, y'all cheats on us, y'all always want another woman." You're not gonna see that.
Facts.
Got it?
I got one real quick.
But that just shows you, hey, how low Jake is, man.
Yep.
Our own woman is talking shit.
Yep.
Man.
Are you working?
The nigga woman is really saying this is the pathway
Yeah.
to destroy this
Yep.
nigga.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
Yep. Yep.
This is the
Yeah,
way to
yeah.
destroy the nigga.
Yeah.
The black man.
Yo, on that podcast that you sent me where that African lady was talking to that one dude, she was saying that's what the nigga woman does. What's that lady? What's that lady that made that book?
Shabzat Ali.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, that's what the
I like
nigga
her.
woman
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
She hit that shit right on
She
there.
on point, man.
That shit was scary.
Yeah.
It's so accurate, it's scary.
Yeah. She spent her life.
She made that book in '89. She
Yep.
wrote that-
She was getting hatred for that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They blackballed her for
Yeah.
that.
But you know who was hating her the most? Jake, the men were.
Wow.
She said the most hate came from the men.
Wow.
That's,
Well, they show you how low they got. They show you how low a nigga is.
like you said, you don't hear them Arab women talking to these so-called Arab men like that. If they talk to them Arab men like our women talk to us, you be hearing all y'all do is y'all have the BPs,
Oh, you got all
the
the old
bodegas.
Right.
Y'all ain't shit.
Y'all ain't shit.
You know?
Right.
Push your head.
Racing your cars to the desert.
Yeah.
What is it?
Push your heads
Watching
covered.
that moon. It said, worshiping that stone.
With your
Y'all
cheeks
y'all
on.
praying 5 times a day.
Right.
Them fucking names you say.
yeah.
You don't hear that shit, man.
Yeah.
You know?
You know?
You hear Moab women talking shit about the Moab
Right.
men. And they do some wild
They
shit
do
too.
some wild shit.
With your
Nah,
camels.
yeah.
Right.
Y'all eat
You know?
horses.
Right.
Bro.
Y'all eat rats.
Right.
Con.
I got one right.
Y'all took our rights.
Deuteronomy 21:21. And all the men of his city shall stone him with stones that he die. So shalt thou put evil away from among you, and all Israel shall hear and fear.
There you go.
Going back to your point, that's why it was important for everyone to see it. So put fear amongst the earth, man.
Yep, that's right.
You know, judgment has to be put on Front Street so people don't think it's okay to do certain things. Man.
Right.
Just like for instance how they did Jake. When they hung us, they brought the woman and they brought the children.
Yeah, con.
Man.
You know the children were asking, Dad,
Yeah, con.
why is he hanging? He's a nigga.
Hey, train your child up.
Yep.
Esau knows to train his child up in what he believes.
That's why when Esau died, their son got the game.
Yeah, con.
Yep.
How to hate a nigga,
Oh, yeah.
how to
Yeah,
treat a nigga,
Oh, yeah.
how to rule over a nigga,
Hey, they're familiar
how to
with
play
it.
with a
Yep.
nigga, how to deceive a nigga,
Yep.
how to sell to a nigga,
Yep.
Yeah, they familiar.
how to mislead a nigga.
They familiarize their children, so it ain't something astonishing when they see a nigga hung up on a tree.
Right.
Like, I've been doing this for 30, 40 years. This ain't nothing to me. Watch this.
Right.
Dang.
Good
I
night.
do it.
Ain't
Get a
no-
nigga.
Yeah, I got a good night. He's like, I became so good. Hey, when you come good at something, you add to it. Now you doing it with
Nigga,
style.
nigga,
Right.
Waiting to hang this nigga.
If I may add real quick, the word that the acronym picnic, it means pick a
Yep,
nigga.
there
It
you go.
came from pick a
Man,
nigga.
all them old songs
Mhm.
go back to Jake.
That's right, bro.
Uh-huh.
That's right.
Yep.
The ice cream song.
Yep.
A lot of them. Hey, when you go back, you know, Esau has the records.
Come.
And you know, and going back to what we were bringing up earlier. That's why the world laughing at Jake, because here it is, Jake never wanted recompense for that. Jake never
Yup.
wanted a payback for it. Man, yo, if Jake had sense, all Jakes would be out here.
That's right.
Mhm.
All the men of Israel would be right here,
Yep.
yearning for the Lord to come back.
Yeah.
You know, flooded.
And that's Esau didn't want that. Esau don't want that though. You know.
Yeah, the only recompense Jake wanted is a financial one.
Yeah.
It's not
Money.
a benefit.
Yep.
shit.
Not.
Money. You know, how the fuck you get like for instance, right? You can't give how you say you can't give a nice uniform that's a size a 30 waist when the motherfuckers are already big. And what good is that for?
Yeah,
You know,
right.
you get what I'm saying?
Come.
When it's too.
That's a good
Cause
point.
Jake always wait to the last minute.
Yeah.
All right, doctor said, yeah, Jake want to have a stroke, a heart attack, to say, yeah, I want to get right. Well, you should have thought about that when you was fucking, you were younger. That build up now, now you really have to have discipline, which Jake don't have.
Right.
Because Jake basically said, oh, I had a stroke, you know what, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna continue on. But you know, some change their mindset. But by that time, it's like, yo, they done took your leg off now.
It no longer matters
Yeah.
when Esau's dangling over their head no more.
Right.
That bait, you know, since they no longer can strive to you know, hopefully achieve to grab that bait that Esau's dangling over them, now they're like, oh well, like you going like you saying, man, you know, oh well, maybe, you know, maybe now, see, you know, now I'm gonna repent, you know.
Now I'm gonna change.
I lost my leg, I lost my arm, now I'm afflicted.
Like the nigga woman in the car. It's too late now.
Yep.
Cause see now you done showed the world you a traitor.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Why would Ishmael fuck with you?
Hey.
Why would Esau fuck with you?
nobody
God.
Why would Moab fuck with you? You know?
Hey, what does the scripture say? Seek the Lord why you are in your youth.
Yep.
right.
You know.
Continue on that Psalms 64.
Hey, what does it say? Before the days be evil, man.
All the days be
You
evil.
know, our people, you know, in this grace period that we're in, they're not using this time to seek Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
Right.
You know, they're too busy partying and bullshit. Hey, like the scripture says, you know, in their calamity, then they're going to try to call upon the name of the Lord, but hey, the Lord's going to laugh at them, man.
It's just continuous.
Esau finally got his complete control over you. That's when a nigga want to get right. Nah, fuck it, too late now. Because the time is to get the Gideons now, you know. Because again, that's why nobody takes Judah serious, man. Because you've been slaughtered. Man, yo, Esau got museums out here that show you basically his
Yep.
tokens.
Yep.
This is what I did to the
Yep.
niggas.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, that's a beautiful point.
Yep.
Where's you niggas out here, Black Lives Matters niggas, with the uproar about
Right.
these museums, bro? Because a
Right.
lot of these times, they're not just going into the history of you so-called Negroes, but they're also, you know, Esau's flaunting that shit.
Yep.
Man. He's
Yep.
bragging
Yep.
about it.
Bragging about
This
it.
is what I
Yeah.
did.
You know?
And
Yeah.
hey,
It's
how
his
many
museum.
Edomites you saw at that museum?
Oh yeah, it was a lot of them, and they walking
More than
around.
Jake,
They
huh?
walking around,
Come on,
writing things down. You know,
Yo.
we did this in 19
Yo.
or 18
Damn.
such.
you got something. You got something. You know they gonna laugh. Like
Yep. Yep.
my
They
grandfather.
high-fived in the car.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
He said, "Where granddad at? You got granddad's number? Hey, granddad?" And that's
Did a
what I
good
call
job.
you.
Yep.
You did a good job.
Yep.
Hey, he said you did such a good job.
Saw my
I went
work?
downstairs with them
You
niggas.
saw some of my work, right?
He said, yo. He said, I saw your name.
Yep.
He said, Johnson. Did a good job, Grandpa.
God.
Yep. My ex told me she was Ghanaian. In you know the dungeons they used to gather the slaves at over in Ghana.
West part of Africa.
West part of Africa. They went to visit her and her friend at the time, and Esau was there taking pictures in the dungeon, smiling, laughing, about to get jumped by Jake. They don't. They look at it differently. They're like, yo, this is what we did. You know, and they should be in a way because we gonna be like that.
All right.
You know.
Yeah.
Well, if I may add, you can laugh in your rulership position.
Facts.
When you have a people underfoot or under thumb
Yep.
and in subjection, you can
Yep.
you're in first place. Victory, like the brother said. Mario Kart, you in first place.
Place.
Jay can't.
He said,
Hey, he said, you can't catch me.
Yeah, God.
He got the power.
Yeah,
Michael,
he got
Michael
power.
second chapter.
hey, remember, was that Mario Kart?
Yeah, when you got the power, you get a superpower. Remember
Yeah,
that?
you throw the banana down.
Throw the banana.
Yep.
You throw,
You got the
you cut the
speed.
lightning. You press the button for the
Yeah.
lightning.
The power ups, man. You
Yeah,
gotta get
the
the
power
power. Esau got the power up right.
Yeah.
Michael the second chapter, man.
Yep.
And Jake can't go to these sundown communities and mock these Edomites in broad daylight
Facts.
or at nighttime, bro, and get away with it.
Not
He
at
can't go, hey, yeah, I'm in the sundown community. It's me. Fuck these cracker motherfuckers. Yeah, I'm here. What's the
You
street
said-
block?
right,
Yeah.
right.
Where y'all at?
I know,
Where
right?
y'all
I know,
at?
right? On live.
Jacob,
God.
Esau gonna come out the woodworks, bro.
Yeah, that's
On
right.
live camera.
God.
Said, You're gonna look at him like,
Yeah.
That's right, bro.
we got him.
We got that boy.
They got your
Never
location.
seen
He said,
again.
they're
I
gonna
know,
say,
right?
hey, they're gonna say, they fell for our
Hey,
trick.
hey, what was that movie? I think you did a video on it where he was it was talking about Jake in the sundown communities. You know, where it was a movie they made about it. Where, you know, Jake was like,
They
he
actually
had a
had a
certain
book.
amount. Yeah, they had a
They
book
got, they got a
too.
couple books on Amazon.
Where that sheriff was
Shut
like,
it down.
where that sheriff was like, well, you got exactly an
Yeah,
hour and 40
yeah.
minutes
Oh, yeah,
more to get
yeah,
in.
yeah.
He said, but he said you can either go. He said you can go south or you can go north. He said, but if I were to catch you speeding, boy, you know, talking about Jake. I forgot what movie that was called, man.
Bob did it.
You know?
Damn.
Yeah, Con.
Wow,
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah, Con.
What is it
I knew
called?
it was one of y'all brothers from North Carolina, man. You know, he said if I were to catch you speeding, boy, I would have to pull you over. You know, that just lets you know. And Esau's bringing out truth because the police are involved in all these sundown communities. Hey, your police officers were the KKK.
Yep.
man.
That's right.
What was that video that just came out? And it actually went viral. But those Jakes down in Virginia, what part of Virginia was that? They was just disappearing, getting killed.
Dang.
Elder
Lynchburg?
Anop
Was
sent
it
it.
Lynchburg?
Rono?
No, Elder Anop sent it.
Rono?
Dang.
No, you got Blacksburg, Lynchburg.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
real.
Hey, that's another
Yeah.
Esau
That's
slotting,
real.
man. He names these towns after
Yeah,
what
Better
he's
not
done,
go
man.
on them pots.
Lynchburg.
Dang.
Come
VA
on,
got
man.
some, Virginia has some. Yo, everybody knows Virginia's fucking racist, man.
That's right.
Virginia has sundown towns, man.
Yup.
Yep.
And it's crazy because even when I in Florida, you would think Jake got Florida on lock. No, they don't. Florida still has sundown towns.
That's one of the most.
Yeah.
They said Florida is one of the
Yeah,
most racist
yes.
states.
Yep. Well, that's why that Jake got deleted. Remember they had one Edomite driving the truck, one standing on the back, and then you had the other one that would hunt them down in that neighborhood. That was basically a sundown town.
Yeah.
It was only one way in, one way out.
Come on.
I forgot that video that went viral about Jake and Virginia just disappearing, man. They know what's going on.
Yeah.
I got it. Can I break? Oh,
Yep,
can I
got it.
break
No,
this
no,
right quick?
got it.
It says Psalm 10 and 8.
Uh-huh.
He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages, in the secret places doeth he murder the innocent.
That's right.
His eyes are privily set against the poor.
Because again, it's like when you're poor and you got a bad image, who cares about you?
Yeah.
Like
Man.
look at all the injustice that's going on in prisons. You got Jake that falsely accused
Yup.
in there with lifers,
All right.
get mentally broken,
Yup.
physically
Man.
broken,
Yeah.
beat up by guards,
Yeah.
all types of shit, man. But who cares? They're criminals.
Hey,
Damn.
even when they find out 40 years later that they were
Damn.
wrongfully convicted, he comes out. He said, "I'm just happy to be out. I'm just happy to
Right.
be free." Esau ain't trying to do
Right.
nothing for that man,
Right,
bro.
right.
That's what I said.
You got bent over backwards even trying to sue the government. I mean, you're
Oh,
basically
man.
suing the government.
Central Park 5.
Oh, yeah,
Central
yeah,
Park.
yeah.
And they still they out
Yeah,
alright.
they out.
But they ain't never been right since.
Nope.
One of them.
Yeah,
for sure.
because one got raped.
Yup.
He ain't been right since, man.
Damn.
And it said, and they said they were gonna make an example out of them, man.
Damn.
And that nigga Trump was with it too. He
Yep.
on that show.
Wow.
Yeah, he was. They had a little
Oh, yeah,
teleprompter, little TV, and he was with it. They showed it in the actual TV show that they showed the actual television conversation with Donald Trump on that shit.
Nero.
Yep.
Yeah,
And remember,
yeah,
and
yeah,
Biden.
facts.
Remember, Biden had a lot to do with a lot of Jake too.
Yup.
Bill
Three
Clinton.
strike law.
Yeah.
So all these-
Kamala Harris.
Oh,
Yup,
yeah,
yup.
She was a
Yeah,
prosecutor, I think, for California.
California.
Yep.
And she was getting motherfuckers. She was throwing
Weed
the hammer
charges.
at
Weed
motherfuckers.
charges. You
Yeah,
get 10 years for weed
Yep.
charge.
Hey, Virginia and DC, you can smoke weed now.
Right.
And you
Colorado.
can go to CBD.
Right.
You can go buy the oil now.
Man, you know how many
grow
people,
it.
you know how many niggas is in jail, have been in jail for marijuana charges, bro. Not even no hard marijuana, but
Right.
you was moving heavy weight.
Right.
Just
Yeah.
for smoking weed, it's your
Yep.
fourth, sixth, seventh time.
Yep.
I was locked up, bro, before I came to Truth. So many Jakes was in jail just for like weed charges.
Possession.
Here it is, doing 8, 9, I'm doing 10 years. Or even violated their probation for what they crazy
Right.
they did off of the strength of marijuana. And then all of a sudden Esau's like, oh, it's all legal now. It's good now. You can have it. You can what you got caught for and did 10 years for.
Right.
But now it's
Right.
legal.
And
Right.
see, and that's why Esau can
yeah,
blatantly
yeah,
sit there and keep sitting
I
out,
can smell
setting
it
out
over the
snares
damn-
and traps.
the-
Because
the
Jake
little-
never cared about
There you
them.
go.
They don't care.
Yep.
That's why your own woman don't care about you. You're a joke.
Yep.
And the other nation don't give a damn about you. Because Jake never rised up.
Yep.
You're constantly getting punched in your face.
Yeah.
And you just saying, you know what?
Wounds never
At
heal.
least I didn't die.
Right.
At least you didn't beat me to death.
Right.
Yeah.
I lived to see another day.
Hey, now
That's
you
the mind of
got,
Jake.
hey, now you got
Right.
scar tissue. Though.
Yeah.
You ever hit so many times, now you got scar tissue, so you used to it now.
Damn.
Now you look regular. You used to look regular. Now you look fucked up. Man.
Like that lady that was banging her head against that goddamn.
Oh, man.
Y'all remember that shit? I was sitting in group chat. The lady
Hell
she put the
yeah,
makeup
bro.
on and she started banging her head.
God damn.
You didn't see that shit?
Yeah.
Bro, you gotta watch that shit.
That
That
boy
shit was
had
crazy.
demons on her, bro. You didn't see that shit either, Cole?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, bro.
God,
That shit was
Man, it's so,
that shit
it's
was
so much
heavy.
stuff
I
coming
gotta see
out.
that. Yeah, it's so much. It's so much.
Yeah.
Can I finish it if you don't mind?
slide.
It's all good. Psalm 10 and
I'm gonna speed up.
9.
I'm gonna let this brother speak.
Psalm 10 and 9. He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den.
That's why the cops, man.
Yep.
Look at how cops do.
Yep.
They don't solve no crime. They're not stopping murder. They're not stopping the big dogs and bringing in criminal activity
Hell
here.
nah,
right.
They pulling people over for doing 5 over the speed limit.
Yeah.
Fucking stickers, registration.
Right.
Get the fuck out of here.
Tail light out.
Tail light out.
They show that in these movies. The cops will roll up and they'll see a big deal's come at the location.
Right.
It's going down now. And they'll call their lieutenant or supervisor. He's like, do not enter.
Oh.
Do not have authority.
You know a good movie to
Yeah,
fucking watch.
that's movies,
a good
bro.
movie to watch is Steven Seagal. I think is Sniper.
Yeah.
When he became a vigilante. Is that the name of
I
when
don't
somebody
know.
take
So
the,
many of his
No, yeah.
when somebody
No,
take
right.
no is that the when
Did he have?
I think I know what you're talking about, though.
What was it? It was a black dude in there with him.
no not
Okay.
he basically became a vigilante and took matters in his own hand and was getting rid of stopping crime.
Yeah, crime.
And it tells you that book. I mean that movie is real good to watch because it tells you there's a scene in there that tells you it was the police chief. He basically said, huh, this guy right here, he's taking all your jobs. He said he keep doing this, ain't none of y'all gonna have a job. And I was like, yo.
Yeah.
And then it was a new police chief that came in town. Basically, they had to demonize him. He
I
stopped
think
the
I've seen
crime.
that. Yeah,
but they
yeah, I
demonized
think I've
Steven
seen that
Seagal
one. Yeah,
because
yeah.
he was like, he's a terrorist.
Yeah, yeah.
He's killing and murder, but
Yep.
he's stopping crime.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because the first like you were saying about
Yeah.
the drug deal.
Yeah.
The first part of the movie, it was the goddamn cops involved in the
Yep,
drug deal.
yep.
Damn.
And if there's no problem, Esau can't give a solution. If there's no crime, hey, what are we gonna need all these police officers, these FBI agents, these different task force,
Yep.
these prisons? Come on, they make big money off of prison, man.
Oh, yeah.
Prison, the prison houses was set up for a lot of reasons, but
Yep.
and you got people these private prisons is very highly profitable, man. You got Michael Jordan, one of his
Yep.
highest in investments in stocks is through the prisons.
Take that guy.
You know, the prison's always gonna be packed, man.
Yep. Beer, cigarettes, all gonna sell.
Yep.
Free labor, man.
Yep. Just like you were saying. That's what I thought.
Or when the cops are involved in the drug industry.
Yep.
Yeah.
Private prisons.
Yep.
You got it.
Okay, can I finish off?
Slide,
So my bad, a little
slide.
bit more. It says, Psalm 10 and 9, he lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doeth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. And I'm going to read in the NLT. Psalm 10 and 8, down to 9, it says, they lurk in ambush in the villages waiting to murder innocent people.
And that's why Esau can switch to narrate. And that's what I was thinking. That's what it was. That's why they set up certain things up to cause fear to
Yep.
control the people, man.
Yep.
You know? You don't have crime, it wouldn't be no fear.
Yep.
I mean, this dude is a fucking mastermind.
Yep.
He's a madman.
God.
This
Yep.
is how he shapes and turns the world
Yep.
in his hand, as if he's a Most High.
Yep.
He tries to control the whole narrative
Narrative.
and controls everything, man.
That's right.
And that's why, again, that's why, like we brought out earlier, it blesses those that have the eyes to see and
Yep.
ears that can hear. And that's why the scripture said, man, if you can't understand the carnal thing, how much more the spiritual, man?
Yep.
If you don't even understand America's corrupt, how the hell we gonna say anything? How we gonna start to tell you anything about Yahweh Shem Shah?
That's right.
If Jake not even mad the fact that you getting locked, your uncle, your father got locked up for 10 years for weed, and now you can go to your corner store.
And
Bro,
buy.
in New York, you can fucking buy weed, man.
Damn, boy.
They got fucking vendors. You can go on the street in Manhattan.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey.
give me this, give me that, and give me this. But do you know how many niggas got fucking locked up in New York for weed?
Hey, remember the old drug
Come on,
commercials?
man.
Remember the old Dare commercials?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep.
The gateway drug.
Yeah, right.
Hey,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they used to demonize drugs on a high level in your everyday commercial, man.
Yeah.
But
You know?
and it's beautiful you say that because look how they promote opium.
Yeah.
Yep.
They promote prescription drugs.
Yep.
That's right.
And they tell you Ritalin, certain Zoloft,
Uh-huh.
that has heroin in it. You know?
Cotton, Prozac.
Yeah.
Yep. If I may bring out this real quick, you finished with your.
I was gonna finish on
It just going into that 2005 Katrina flood, man. There was like 517 prisoners left in this one prison,
Yeah.
unaccounted for. When
Damn.
the flood waters came in,
Yeah.
they just left them.
Yeah, they blew up the levees. They destroyed the levees.
Yep.
The Katrina flood was set up by design concerning the
Yep.
flood that happened in the New Orleans part. You know, they
Yep.
actually flooded that area. There was like thousands and thousands of children that went missing
Yep.
before the flood of Katrina happened.
God,
And that's
bro.
well documented. There was a whole lot of foster kids that it said they just suddenly disappeared.
Wow.
It was in like the tens of thousands. Man.
You know what's crazy?
Wow, bro.
That was one of the rituals of sacrifice of Esau.
Yeah.
That's
And
right.
another
That's
thing too, you got Cuba actually lended help to Judah,
God.
and
Yep.
America said, "Nah, we don't want your help."
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Yep.
So that, Cuba actually offered their aid for
Yep.
the catastrophe, so that planned
Dang,
catastrophe.
right.
man, you know,
Yep.
that was.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna read through it. Not my bad. It says, Psalm 10 and 8, finishing off, says they are always searching for helpless victims. Verse 9, like lions crouched in hiding, they wait to pounce on the helpless.
Yep.
Like hunters, they capture the.
Because what happened, we have become a proverb, a byword. So again, since Esau destroyed our image, the man's image, the so-called black man's image, that's why when Esau pray and attack us, everybody feels he's justified. Those are niggers. They're ruthless. They're thugs. Look at the music. They're drill rappers. They hold the
Thieves
gun
and
sideways.
robbers.
They're, yeah.
One time I
They
parked
smell-
my car and I came back and it was gone. And a black guy stole it.
Yeah.
They found it.
They what do they say? They prey on women.
Yeah.
They rape women. But here it is, Esau on a whole
Yeah,
nutshell, doing the most heinous acts.
But I have a black friend, and that black friend they always talk about is
I know,
probably
right?
Edomite.
I
They
know,
always
right?
talk about. I got a black friend,
Right.
Tommy. He's the greatest guy. He comes to that one black so-called
Yep.
black friend that you have. You know, the majority of the time when Esau talks about that guy, it ain't nothing but a dark-skinned Edomite.
Right.
But that's how you know their fathers teach them.
Yeah.
This is how you talk to a Negro.
Con.
This is how you talk to niggas.
Yep.
So you got a black friend. Back up.
Yeah.
That's
You won.
getting old now.
You got it, bro.
Let's finish off a little bit. It says, Psalm 10 and 9, it says, like hunters, they capture the helpless and drag them away in nets.
Woo! Hey, that cutting hunter.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that cutting hunter, Esau, man, hey, he's skilled, he's prolific, man. You know, in camouflage, in deceiving, you know, and hiding out and catching his prey and setting traps, man. You know, and this devil does that on all levels, man. He sets these traps up for these so-called Negroes and teenage Native Americans to fall into. And and the majority of our people don't see the traps. They don't see what's going on. See, we have the spiritual eyes to see, you know, these different particular traps and these different snares, man. But the majority of our people, man, oh man, that's just grass. That's just some leaves. Fall right in the pit.
Like for instance, going to Ezekiel, we're warning our people. But, hey, they're going with mischief. They're going with folly, vanity.
Yep.
And that's Esau's trap.
Come on.
If you what's some ads now on YouTube? What they say? What's stupid fucking bullshit? You got a nigga, a dreadhead nigga. Do you want to get paid?
Oh yeah.
I found out. I'd be like, yo, stop.
Right.
The nigga woman. You want to put your career? ITT Tech.
Yeah.
Everest College. What are you doing?
Everest,
What are you doing with your life? Everest College.
I'd be like, yo, stop.
Stop it. Yeah. America's done.
Like, yo, come on, man. Yo, that's why Jake not mad.
Yep.
See, again, if Jake was in their right mind, Jake would be out here with the books out, asking questions.
There you go.
Wanting to know the name
There you
of
go.
Yahweh Shem Rashad.
Right, that's right.
And wanting to know when the devil getting took it down,
Yeah.
man.
Because that's doing something with your life.
Yeah.
Because Jake's always like, I'm doing something with my life. I'm in college, trying to better myself.
Right.
You know, and ultimately they're just trying to do these different particular things for themselves. It's actually a selfish mindset. You're not
Facts.
doing these things to help
For
your
your
family
people.
out.
Yep.
Your
Right.
people, I'm gonna set up this. You know, when I can help my grandmother. I can help all these people that are in the projects. You know, I see the condition of my people, and I want to do something about it, right?
I'm gonna create a job for my people. I'm gonna sit after I'm done. I'm staying in the hood.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna build
Right.
a better facility here.
Yep.
And I'm gonna employ my people. Nah, them niggas go right over there to the other side of town. Which again, Esau fucked it up. But you get what I'm saying. Jake not doing, like the brother said, Jake not doing it for the people.
Right.
Jake doing it for himself.
There you go.
Facts.
If I may add, real quick, that damn Dr. Umar still building that school.
Oh damn.
And he never.
Well, I mean-
Well, the nigga woman just ran up on him.
God, oh,
Yeah, the nigga woman just ran up on Dr. Umar, so he got some explaining to do.
yeah, right.
What she do to him?
I saw.
You gotta put that in chat.
The Black Queen exposed him and ran up on him
Right.
while he was on stage.
Oh,
Damn.
Oh, what, like he was fucking with some white bitches?
No, he was on stage. I think he had like a show or whatever.
Yeah.
And the black bitch.
Oh, not the black, not our sisters.
not the
He
black
said,
queen.
hold on, wait a minute, brothers. Remember what he said, brothers. We're gonna have to. What did he say? We got to strap up,
Right.
hold down our sisters. When that bitch got so-called hit in the head with
It
a
was a
brick.
big bitch too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
But
yeah.
she was that wasn't a Jake woman. That was an Ethiopian or somebody. That woman is
What?
And she
the
locked
one-
up.
The brick woman, the lady that got hit with the
Brick
brick.
lady.
Yeah, she not no Jake. She not
Whatever.
no Jake.
But I mean, he thinks it's her.
Yeah,
He thinks Africans, you know,
Yeah,
these
yeah,
people
yeah.
anyway.
She been out there for charge before.
Yeah.
Good.
Now, where's the video of him coming out saying, "Hey, yo, bro, hey, brothers and sisters, I know when I made that video
Right.
out, I apologize for saying that we got to stand up for these
Right.
women.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That is out here acting wild and crazy, man.
right.
You know, I apologize because it came out that she was a scam, and the majority of these women, majority of the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American ones, they're scam likely. They're scam
Yep.
artists, man. You know, they ain't with you because they like you or you for you. Really with you because they really, you know, like you for you. All right. Even when these women take so-called marriage vows, in the vows is till death do us part.
Yep.
You know, hey, these women don't honor that, man.
Nah,
they
they
said,
don't.
well, if you do this, or this, I'm gonna leave you. I don't care how much I like you. I don't care how much you provide for me or what you've done in our relationship. If you do this, I can't do it.
That's how Esau fucked the whole world up. Because again, there's no love in the time of war. You see, Esau done promoted this lifestyle as if there's no war going on, complete peace,
Yep.
righteousness. You know, earlier, he made it seem like America was established off righteousness, man. So now you can get your American dream, get you that nice house, you can go get you a nice wife and kids, be faithful to her only. So your kids are a good school, and they work till you're 60-something years old, retire,
Proud to
then you
be
live
American.
right.
No, 70 now. They
goodness.
pushed it to 70.
Hey, and every 4 years vote for a new president, which doesn't make sense. If you had a good president, why the fuck you switch? You switch.
But that's the constant motivation Esau puts and instills in our people. Oh, it's another fool. for those 4 years, I got to go up. And this is why I voted for this. It's the time for them to get on the forefront of you know, social media and TV and amongst their friends and family.
But you know it's crazy. Every time it's been a vote, it was always for the betterment of a situation that's been going on.
Or a new law put in.
Esau always sets up every 4 or 8 years. Esau sets up a different type of boogeyman or catastrophe to shake the minds of the people to fucking vote for a better situation. Like now, everybody gonna vote for Trump. Oh, the immigration, We're getting. So you see, Biden's a fuck up. He didn't do anything. He left us for dry. The PPE loans. It's always a fucking catastrophe. These devils ruling, man.
Esau smart, bro. I gotta give it to Esau. Man. Esau smart, man. The way he sets these, he throws his agendas in there and he circles a whole lot of things around him. And the presidential campaign is the main thing he circles around. And
we need to vote for this person because of this.
Yeah, and our people, they get on TV, they go to commercials, they get on the social media. Hey, I voted for this, and this is the reason I voted. We need this for our community. Got the little badge sticker, you know, the Facebook picture. I voted.
I
You know,
read the
true, bro.
Oh no, what's that shit they used to do back in the day on 106 Park? Vote or die.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, Diddy and
Yeah, Diddy.
When you go amongst your family, this is the conversation that's going on right now. When you're amongst your family and friends, all you hear about Trump, Biden, Kamala Harris, what's going on and what's going on in America, but what can change in America by the vote and ballot they place. You know, they don't look at it as in a bigger picture that, you know, the people that are in rulership and pulling the strings, so to speak, are not the people that you see, man. Come on, man. When you watch the movies, the actors are not the people directing the film.
Did y'all see that Key and Peele skit I put in the group chat about voting? Where they was outside, where they was outside in the park. He said so. Electoral college people get no. You probably know better than me, but yo, they be trying to.
As it goes through a little system.
Yeah.
He's like, and they take the power of your votes to change them in an emergency. He said, wait a minute, wait, hold on, what did you say?
So my vote don't count?
It don't.
No, but that shit was the truth, man.
Because after the people vote, even though a president can win the popular vote, they still got to go through electoral college. That's like a week after the vote or whatever. And it's all chosen by delegates.
Yeah, that's what he was going into.
Yeah,
that's what the video was about. What I was talking about.
And here's the other thing too. One of the elders said this before. Oh, matter of fact, one of the apostles said this about how you got WEF. You got WEF really running the show, and none of them are politicians. They all are set up. There's people running the earth, the elites running the earth, and there's no politicians in that, no voting.
And again, like they narrate who you look at. So you won't point them out. Because if you point them out, you know, you'll start asking question whereabouts. You should start seeing, you're really getting fucked. But since your eyes is on Donald Trump, Biden, Fauci, black niggas, nigga shit, drill music, Super Bowl, basketball. See, that's only how far your mind gonna go. You're not gonna go deeper. You're not gonna see, oh damn. You ask the average person who's what is it, Carl Schwab? I don't know who that is.
Right, they don't know.
Who's Carl Schwab? What's BlackRock?
Right.
You know?
Vanguard.
This dude talking about you gonna eat bugs, like he eats the bugs.
Yeah.
And then he's talking about you won't own nothing to be happy.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me you don't know who this dude is?
You're
supposed to know who this guy is.
Yeah.
That's enemy talk.
Enemy talk, bro.
War talk.
But everybody knows who Trump is. Your auntie, he's racist. Hold on. So the other Edomites not racist? Trump racist.
He's even
Only Trump racist.
That dude is only even self-racist. He's against his own people.
So you know that? Go back to Sean.
This is
I got a precept.
This is a book of Psalm 64 and continuing verse 4. In the GNT, they are quick to spread their shameless lies. They destroy good people.
Hey, like you said, they're quick to show their shameless lie. They'll say something on TV, you don't even care. No, they lying. Everything is scripted, man. Go ahead.
That's right. They destroy good people with cowardly slander. They encourage each other in their evil plots.
Because they paint people as boogeymen. But they're the true boogeymen. They're the true terrorists, man. You got it?
They talk about where
the boogeyman always had a little mask on. A little disguise. Yeah, he was hiding. As Esau, man.
And we're discovering them.
Yeah, Esau hides
We about to
behind
bind them up.
Yeah, Esau hides behind these politicians, the government, you know, the Senate, the House, the presidents. Behind all that, you know, you got these wicked elites who are in power, man.
That's why. Remember that whole stupid ass shit with Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky. I never had sexual
Never had
intercourse
sexual
with that
relations
woman.
with that woman.
And you got niggas, simple niggas. Man, that nigga was black.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's our first black president, Bill Clinton. That nigga done locked more niggas
Yeah.
up.
Right.
Three stripes. Man, yo, if you look into that street, 3 stripes law, Magic got locked up.
Yo.
Magic got
behind that
locked up,
fucking law, man.
Habitual offender law,
Yep.
which they did away with it after a certain period of time, I believe. After that, they did away with it. But yeah, you got caught 3 times on a certain amount of on the same relevant charge. Hey man, you were doing, you know, damn near maybe 20 years, man. Damn near life in prison, man. You know?
Jake Simple, man.
Yeah.
And them shit, that stupid, shameless tactics, man. Sex and all this and that. See, people, they play on that shit, man.
Yep.
Real love and hip hop.
Yeah.
Now that Megan, Nikki beefing,
Right.
Jennifer Love Hewitt or whatever, she done broke up with her husband. This stupid shit, man.
Right.
Like again, the folly, the
hell is
mindset,
going on, bro? It's
the
winter time.
mindset of fucking Americans,
And
man.
people are so destroyed. Common sense is gone out the window.
Right.
Okay,
They don't know where hot
it's
is cold.
35 degrees outside. Let me go to my closet. What am I gonna wear?
Right.
Coat, jeans,
Summer
boots,
outfit.
dress, t-shirt.
Right.
Let's go. I'm ready to go.
Right.
People are through, bro. And Esau got some right where they want him. So when Esau presents this, when he slides that note, you know, and Karawa,
This is
he slides that letter, you know, open up. These people gonna be like, I'm with that.
I'm with
Yep.
it.
Yep.
I'm down with that. Hell
When can I
yeah.
sign up?
Right.
Cause this is the entertainment era.
All right.
This is not no. Again, one thing Charleston right there said, he was on point. He can't come out and speak knowledge to niggas, man, because they don't want to hear that.
Yeah, yeah.
They
Yep.
want to be
Con.
entertained. Everybody today wants to be entertained. That's why, again, if a fight break out or we get into like a debate,
Yep.
that's when everybody's
Everybody's
Yep.
surrounded,
Yep.
man.
Yep.
Let 3 or 4 white people,
Yeah.
let 3 or 4 Edomites
Oh,
come up,
man.
and a couple Jakes stand right here, and watch how everybody. Oh, now everybody's like, what are these guys talking about?
Right.
Got these white men up here,
Yeah.
you know, or even any of these nations. It doesn't even matter what nation comes up here. You know, let it be where they're voicing their opinion, and somewhat seems like a confrontation. You know, in the eyes of these people, what are these guys talking about or so-called arguing about? Oh, everybody's gonna stop, man.
Yep.
You know, people gonna pull their phones
Yep.
out. People
Yep.
now they want to voice an opinion.
Right.
How many times we've been out here camping and somebody will come up here and we'll get into a little discussion, and then somebody else will come up and listen a little bit, and then next thing you know, they're talking to them.
Right.
Yeah, see, my brother, this is.
They'll come out like this. When it's done,
Yeah. They'll leave
stupid,
together.
man. Yeah,
A lot of times they'll walk off together
Yeah.
talking and shit.
Hell yeah.
You know, changing
Yeah.
numbers.
I remember a few instances where that happened.
Yeah, right in this exact location, man.
You see a lot of stuff coming out here, man.
Yeah.
Con,
right.
con.
stupidity, man. And this, see, what's the scripture said? So is the leader, so is the people.
Yep.
There you go.
Esau the man of folly, and these people are full of fucking folly.
Yep.
You gotta go.
Verse 5, they encourage each other in their evil plots. They talk about where they will place their traps. No one can see them. They say, they make evil plans and say, we have planned a perfect crime.
Woo! Hey, what is that perfect crime that Esau has planned for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man? Hey, that perfect crime is getting you to take the C hill. Because he knows when you take the C hill, guess what? You're going to die.
Yep.
You know, he knows, hey, how we gonna kill like the majority of these
That's
niggas?
what, that's what Carl Schwab said. And if y'all don't take it,
Yeah.
we're gonna get rid of you.
Con.
Yep.
Of course, Esau's gonna kill a whole lot of you that don't. That before it even comes to,
Right.
you know, getting an ultimatum to taking that C hill. But hey, man, at the end of the day, he knows that, hey, if I don't get you dead in prison, if you don't die from drugs, if you don't have an overdose, if you don't die from a poor diet, you know, obesity, you getting shot in the streets, gang banging.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Guess what? I got you when you take that C here that you want to take. And hey, guess what? I ain't gonna be the one killing you neither. You know, he know the Lord gonna come through. You know, and take your ass out.
That reminds me of that second Ezra 16 in the last chapter.
Con.
Where they people who considered with the beast basically as had a derision.
Oh, yep.
And to be had a derision means to be laughed at, mocked, and scorned.
Hey, there you go, man. Matter of fact, and you know, a brother can get that.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
that's a beautiful point.
You grab it?
Is that second Ezra 16?
Yeah, it's like the last 10 verses.
The human heart, the la'ab, and mind are a mystery. But Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, shoots his arrows at them, and suddenly they are wounded. He will destroy.
Because what's going on, you know, Esau has lifted up, man. But eventually, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is going to bring him down. Right?
He will destroy them because of those words. All who see,
Go ahead.
all who see them will shake their heads, and they will be afraid. They will think about what Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua has done and tell about his deeds. All righteous people will rejoice because of what the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua has done.
We out here, you know, weekly and doing our lessons to edify and let the world know what Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is doing. You know, and what this devil's doing. We don't hurt the speed or something. We drop that and get Shabbat 5 concerning MTNT. Like I said, the damage is done. The plot, the narrators is set. These people are going to be down and for the object being put inside them. Everybody's already talking to servants.
Right.
Everybody, you know, these companies are already buying robots. Like I went to the Isco spot, got some food, got a fucking burrito. They have a robot that brings out your tray.
Oh yeah.
And I saw a goddamn woman actually like infatuated with that shit. She took her phone out and recorded it. And even in the movies, if you go to the movies, they got a robot that comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a robot that bring out your trays and shit now. And people are like infatuated with it now, man. You know?
Can I say something? If you got a pair of Apple goggles, you be the first one in line to get that shit.
Man, bro.
You gotta be off your rockers and own a pair of those things, man. And drive.
Well, that's why they're getting everybody used to that virtual shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
The sexual, what is it? Sex robots.
Hey,
toys.
Back to the Future, man.
Yeah,
when
Back
we was
to the
watching
Future.
Back to the Future, when we was kids watching Back to the Future, we was like,
We didn't
"Man,
know.
this will never happen."
Yeah, we didn't
Flying
realize.
skateboards. Man, look
We
at
saw
this
that the other
tech.
day.
This is
Yeah.
far beyond.
I
Yeah.
saw that last week.
Yeah.
Motherfucker doing what? 60,
Man,
70
going like
on the
60
board?
miles an hour on a fucking board, bro. You damn near was flying. You know?
He said, shit.
And they got real hoverboards.
Hoverboard,
They
yep.
got hoverboards that can hover over water. They got hoverboards that can hover on
I think
land.
Lexus made them shits. I remember
You know?
seeing
Yeah,
some
con.
Lexus make them.
Yep. The military's got the little hovercraft that you can stand on that they hook up to your arms and your legs.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and you can float around, you
Yep.
can float on water.
Yep.
They got the little things that have the little ducting that you put in the water and it sucks all the water in and shoots water out of
Damn.
your ports and it makes you hover over the water,
Oh yeah,
bro.
yep.
You know, Esau's got, and that's how the Most High Yahweh has, you know, how the pride of these devils is has elevated to an all-time
Yep.
high because of the technology they have, the things
Yep.
they can do.
They can make underground
Right.
water bridges.
Because they know these
Damn.
wicked elites. They know at the end of the day they're gonna be.
Tunnel.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Because they know.
Eastern Shore.
Con.
That's
It is
one
a
of
whole
the
bunch
wonders-
of them.
That's one of the wonders of,
Yep.
of America.
Yep.
You know, because this devil knows that eventually he's gonna be taken out of power, but hey, the Lord's got him in a trick bag. We said, oh man, we can do this, we can do that. You know, through the technology and their abilities to do things and their knowledge, like the scripture says with Isaiah the 47th chapter, surely that pride has deceived thee. You know, so
Yep.
now they're like, man, hey, I forgot about. I don't know. You know, I'm having second thoughts. We can
Right.
do this. We
Right.
can beat these guys.
Right.
Huddle up. You know, remember what I said
Yep.
20 years ago?
Yep.
But hey, we got some. We can take on the angels and ultimately Yahweh Shai.
Yep.
Because they gonna do it. We gonna be in the bunkers. We ain't doing shit.
Right.
Hopefully they win. Right?
That first fruit in the slavery.
Con.
Get that up the shop. You have
No.
something?
I'm just holding on to some stuff.
I was gonna read something else because I was talking about miracles and shit that Esau doing. It's all good.
You got it.
This is
brother.
Sirach 5:1. Do not rely on money to make you independent.
Damn.
Don't think you have don't think you have to have everything you want.
Hey,
And
that's the B-Dub scripture. God, what verse is
Sirach
that?
5:5.
NLT?
TNT.
I think they BLT.
Hey, that's the black woman, right?
Yeah, man.
Independent, have everything you want. You can be all you can be. That's what Esau's telling them. You know, Esau held a council with these women.
I know,
Sit
right?
down here, black woman. Come on,
Right.
come on in.
Right.
So, what's your aspirations? What do you want to? Things been going good for you? Going good? You ain't got no man in the house, right? Good. Bro, we can help you with that.
Right. You ain't got no man down. That's
Yeah.
That's
You
a
know?
requirement.
This says, and don't think you have to have everything you want, and then spend your energy trying to get it.
Hey, that's beautiful.
That's crazy.
That's Esau, man. That's how he ruled.
Yeah.
That lust, that pleasure.
Yup.
What is it? Like you pointed out earlier. The
Love of the world.
love of the world
Love of the
is
world.
the lust of the
Yup.
eyes and,
Yup.
you know, in the
Yup.
flesh.
And
Which leads you to death.
if I can say too, you could be so far deep into this world where you feel like you gotta take the MOTV.
Yeah.
I'm almost there.
In
I'm
too
just about to
deep.
get my doctor's.
Yeah,
Yep.
deep.
In too deep.
In too
I was
deep.
just about to get my doctor's degree.
Yep.
And then they say, look, if you take this, you
Yeah.
can finish out your courses to get your doctorate degree. You know, because you're so far in, man.
Hey, Esau shows you that in these movies. These drug dealer movies with Jake B in the streets,
Yep.
in the Bronx, and I'm in too deep, man.
Yep.
I'm in too deep. I
Yep.
can't leave the
Can't
game.
leave the
man.
game.
I love the hustle. I said I love the hustle.
Yeah. Money,
He
bitch.
said,
But leave the
they
game.
still gonna love me.
Money, bitch.
Hey, you get addicted to these different particular things, man. The way of life that you're involved in, and you get addicted to that, man.
Yep.
These niggas will be selling drugs. They're addicted to being able to buy things when they want it.
Yep.
They're addicted to how people look
Yep.
at them.
Glory.
You know, so they can't just go get a regular job, man. You know, they're addicted. Hey, you got people of the nation of Israel that are addicted to fame, man.
Yep.
They're addicted to Hollywood, stardom.
Yep.
So them going to be a regular guy again, you know, and giving up all that they have attained and the status the status level that they've reached, they ain't willing to do that shit, man.
That's right.
They like, man, Hollywood, I can't leave him. I can't
Right.
go back to being a regular
Right.
Joe Smo on the side of the street, you know, in a regular neighborhood, work a job.
I'm
know.
talking about a pretty Colombian, East Indian chick. I'm talking about both sides is equal and pretty. And she can't live a regular life until she
hell
done been
no.
on the yacht.
Nah,
Hell no. Can't go back.
Yeah, she can't go backwards.
Yeah.
Man.
yeah.
She done seen somebody that gave her $1 million.
Yeah.
Somebody gave her $1,000 her cash
Yeah.
app just to show up.
Yeah.
Nah, she can't live a regular life.
The OnlyFans demon. Once they get a little
Yep.
taste,
Yeah.
they got a little taste, they ain't going back and working no regular
Yep.
job. She can think, man, I made $5,000 in 1 hour.
In 1 hour.
$100 a day? Can't do that. No way.
Hold on. They're taking my taxes, so it equals up to $76.13. Nah, I'm selling ass. I'm showing feet pictures.
Yeah.
I'm showing this. I'm showing that.
Yo.
Hey, yo!
Yo, Salak.
That shit be so real, though.
Salak. I saw on. I was just scrolling, and this girl said she was talking to her dad. She was like, "Man, I'm getting all the pipes in my house redone, fixed, and everything, but I don't have the money. I think I'm gonna sell feet pics." Her dad said,
Yeah.
"No, you have more integrity than that." She was like, "No, I gotta get this done."
Well,
That's a real
Yo.
thing, bro.
Well, the nigga woman that was saying,
Hey.
remember that the nigga woman that was in the car with the short hair? Because he said, I see my friend with her friends are selling ass. They just ain't tell you what they
Bro,
do.
bro.
Yep.
Damn.
They
I didn't-
living life.
Yep. Oh, you
They
talking about the one in the car?
Yeah,
The one that was,
yeah. She said they're doing
That was
chips.
out here.
You know,
No.
you don't know why she
Yeah.
doing. We know why they doing
Bro,
chips.
you got weirdos out here, bro.
Oh, cause them bitches getting flown
Bro,
out, man.
I've literally met women that actually do that shit on OnlyFans. I got OnlyFans. I was like, OnlyFans, bro. She was like, yeah, but all I do, I don't show my face. All I do is take pictures of my feet. Like, she says she'll like take videos of her like feet like moving around in
God
chocolate,
damn, man.
stepping in the mud. She's like, dudes will like send her messages on like what they want her to do with her feet and record that shit, bro.
Well,
And it's not like no sexual shit. It'd be like some shit like, yo, Who want to see that
Well,
shit?
remember, now you know
Esau.
this. You know it's even wicked now. But remember back in the day, you had the phone joints.
Yep.
On the
Hotline.
1-800 hotline.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You had the
What was that shit
what was
called?
the
That
joint?
was,
The girl be on the joint and they type in what you
Oh,
what,
yeah.
what them
Uh-huh.
to do. Well,
The love hotline.
Yeah,
Yeah, the love
That was
hotline.
back in the day.
Yeah.
So what you think it done? What you this
Yep.
in the
Yep.
day?
Yep.
Man, women were fucking sluts back in the day.
Yep.
Yep.
You can imagine even now.
Yep.
You know. But go ahead.
It says, verse 3, don't think that no one can exercise authority over you if you do the Lord, which is the lowercase, the big L, lowercase, everything else, homicide, is certain to punish you. Don't
Yeah,
think,
okay, people don't think nobody can rule over them. But Esau ruled over them, you know? But you're a slave here in America. You can't do what you want here in America.
Yeah.
Got it? But niggas, people here think they're free.
Yeah. I got a piece
Give that, get that real quick.
Okay, this John 8:44. It says, "Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do," like the brothers is going into.
Yeah.
You know, hey, these women, these men, hey, of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, they're falling off to the lust of what they learned from Esau. That's right. You know, it says, "Ye are of."
The father's corrupt, the mother's corrupt, the parents corrupt, the whole household corrupt.
Hey, a father
the
figure.
neighborhood corrupt.
Hey, Esau's a father figure for these niggas, man.
Right.
You know,
That's real.
you want to be an ultimate
That's
nigga?
real.
I'm gonna make you a good nigga.
Right.
You know?
Pray on your own.
Yeah.
Don't touch me.
Right.
Right.
It says.
Like they said, nearly full of man.
It says, "In the lust of your father ye will do." He was a murderer from the beginning. Hey, Esau taught our people how to be good murderers, man.
Best.
You know? Hey, man, it's your flag. This is your flag. It's your set. It's your block. Don't cross. When you cross these lines, hey, man, you got to take care of it. Thought you was a strong black man. You gonna let that man run up?
No,
You
he
gonna
said-
let that nigga kill your brother?
No, he said, I thought you was a real nigga.
Yeah. He said he done killed your brother. You ain't gonna do nothing. He said, "Let me out the car."
Fuck your goddamn cousin.
You know?
One of you niggas, one of you niggas.
It said,
Oh, yeah, that's why they gave you hood movies.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That we idolize to
Boys
this
in
day.
the
"Oh
Hood.
man."
Bro.
Yo, the hood, man, Esau knows we're visual people.
Yeah.
Those
in the
hood
hood.
movies did a detriment on
Boys
them.
in the
man.
hood.
Menace to society.
Man,
Menace
What
to
he say?
society.
What he say? Boys in the hood. He said, who them niggas right there? In the very car?
Yeah.
He said, yeah, them niggas play. He went and got the gun.
Yeah,
Yep.
Hey, Jake was taking notes,
Yo,
man.
yo.
Yeah.
Jake's
Yo.
literally have watched. I know Jake's that watched those hood movies like before I came to the truth. It was like them shits was on replay.
Yep.
You come over to their crib, paid in full.
Yep. Paid in full. Yep.
Belly.
Belly.
On, hey, your
Scarface.
belly's been on for 3 years, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
You
I
like
know,
you got
right?
this DVD on
I know,
repeat,
yeah.
bro.
Movies last that long
You know
back
what I'm
then, though.
saying?
People watch that shit for like 3-4
Yeah.
years.
It was like, God, this is before Netflix
Yeah.
and Wi-Fi and internet and all that shit, bro.
Yeah.
This is back when you needed the tape or the
Shot this.
DVD.
Yep.
Shot this. And
Yep.
niggas would learn from these movies
Yep.
that they would watch. They would literally
Yep.
try to go out and do that shit.
Yep.
They was giving you the one-on-one how to
Yep.
hustle and
Well,
become a
Uh-huh.
drug dealer.
That's what rap niggas say. Yeah, they'll jump a bar from a movie.
Yep.
Yep.
Hey.
Hey, but yeah, niggas that cried when Ricky got hit. Ricky! Yeah, niggas that cried. You know?
Classic
Ricky
destruction.
should have ran zigzag.
That's why what you call it? Not Empire, 50 Cent shit.
Oh,
Top seller.
Power.
Power.
Oh, the power jam.
Nigga shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
But if you sell crack in real life, you still lock your ass up.
For life.
But he can put you, he can put it in your face,
Yeah.
constantly ever since you was a kid.
Yep.
You got it.
Your job was done. You're no longer needed. Esau no longer needs drug dealers on the streets. Esau no longer needs y'all gang banging
I know,
and doing
right?
that type of shit. That's why Esau is like, you know, he really ain't pushing that shit as heavy as he used to be,
'Cause
man.
it's your
Yeah,
painkiller.
yeah,
It's your
yeah.
painkiller now.
Yeah, now you
It's,
see,
it's your fentanyl.
God, now
Yeah.
you see in the movies and the TV and in Hollywood and music industry, you see them. You don't really see them pushing like gang banging so heavy
It's
as they
shit.
used to, man. When
It's
we
in
were
your
growing
potato
up.
chips.
Yeah,
That's why they say you can't eat one chip.
right. Now they're pushing Moism, you know. Now they're pushing, you know, chasing, you know, the ladder of success, chasing the bag. You know, these women being whores, these men. You know, hey man, really Esau wants you to be a mo, man.
Yep.
You know, And that's why you see your everyday average person listening to rap, man. Like Edomites, right? Edomites in the street, the guy at the job, you know, the guy making $150,000, $200,000 a year. Don't look like listening to rap music. You get in his car, that's what he's listening to on Pandora, bro. You know, Esau made it user friendly.
That's why, if Jake, all you listen to is rap your whole life, you're a monk.
Yeah.
Because that's why they gradually do Moism into the rap. Like here it is, Africa Bambaataa was his own conscious nigga. That nigga was banging booty.
Yep.
Oh, that's the
whole
nigga that you said, the young ones, the big
niggas,
ones.
the young niggas,
The whole community.
yeah.
Damn.
Esau and you know, you had the 90s era, which was, them niggas was Moes,
That's crazy, man.
and the 2000
The whole time.
whole time. All these oh man, what was it? Young Buck.
Yeah, Young
Oh,
Buck.
yeah,
What was it?
Yeah.
He messed with trannies.
Grannies, yeah.
All these dudes,
Con.
man.
Yeah.
Kevin Gates.
Yeah.
Kevin Gates,
All of these
Jamie
dudes,
Foxx,
bro.
P. Diddy,
Oh my
Oh, that
God,
nigga Eddie
yo.
Murphy?
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, if I may
man.
say, because hip hop and rap actually, when it really started as a conscious movement.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
did.
right.
You know, and it wasn't necessarily,
The 80s.
you know, so-called bad when it first started, but
Yep.
Esau was behind that as well.
Yep.
Esau used that.
Infiltrated.
Let me get them as a conscience. Let me get them thinking black power.
Yep.
You know, fight for your rights. You know, stand for your
Yep.
people,
Yep.
do the right thing, help your brother out,
Yep.
and then we're going to slowly transgress it
Yep.
and then manipulate it and turn it into something else.
Yep.
You know, we're gonna get y'all foot in the door, and then we're gonna keep y'all walking.
Yep.
Man.
Anything that's a major influence on Israel,
Yeah.
Esau's gonna infiltrate.
There you
50
go.
years of hip hop.
Yeah,
go.
because even with Special Ed, man, shit, he made it to be cool to get money, but you ain't have to sell out to do it. You know what I mean? Like, cause Jake in the '80s was, making money. It was
Yeah.
rapping about it.
Yeah.
You can still make money, but
There
you ain't
you
gotta
go.
sell your soul.
Right.
You can still be cool,
Yeah.
still be a man.
Con.
You know, but then Esau like,
Right.
let me infiltrate this shit.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with being a musician and making money.
Right.
It's
I love
but
people with
it's the things that you're persuading your people to do. Because I mean, let's face it, music is heavily influential amongst
Right.
our people, man. You know, so you're not just a musician anymore. Now you're a preacher, you're a
Yep,
teacher,
I know, right?
you're a scholar.
Well,
You know?
you got two types of niggas. You got Biggie niggas, you got Tupac niggas.
Yeah.
Man.
So the music is way more than just making a sound
That's
that
real.
people listen to.
Yeah.
You know, now you're an influential leader of your community.
Hey, we didn't have dads. We didn't have dads. So you be
God.
like you'll take a liking. Okay, you might be a Big Daddy Kane guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I fuck
Yeah,
with
Big Daddy Kane.
Eric B and Rock Kim.
Rock
Or you
Kim.
fuck with BDP, Big Daddy, Boogie Down Production, KRS-One.
Uh-huh.
I fuck with Onyx. Or I fuck with Big L. I fuck with Jay-Z. I fuck with Nas. I fuck with Big Pun. And that's why you go back in the day. That's why you go to somebody's room. Man, you had
Posters
Posters
all over the place, man.
Yeah, yeah, you know, this and that. And you take that, you know.
Wu-Tang.
the Esau, oh my fucking goodness. I was a Wu head. That was me. But you get what I'm saying.
Yup.
That Esau knew that music had a heavy influence on our people. So he shaped it into what you see today.
Yep.
That's why it went from the 80s, and look what niggas, like you never would have thought niggas could wear a purse. Look what they do.
Damn.
Hey,
West Side Gun,
Bro.
Young Thug.
West Side Gun. As soon as
Remember we was talking about this?
Pepper,
Yeah,
he got these big bare boots on
Man.
and a purse on. As soon as this shit
Purse.
come on,
Hey, we
he
was
got
talking
merch.
about this last week. We were talking about it last week at the camp. If we of ourselves now could go back 30 years and speak to, speak to the people that we knew, like say they went back in time, but we just stayed the same, and we went back in time, and we was telling these niggas that in 30 years, men gonna be wearing skinny jeans and purses.
Damn,
Would never
boy.
would have believed
They
it.
be like, man, stop playing, man, get out of here, you crazy as hell.
They would've never
You know,
believed
and I remember when the apostles were doing Apostle Babar, was doing a video, a live stream a couple days ago. They were actually going into how a lot of men fell out of the truth concerning the whole
Yep.
2000 era when they, I was a stumbling block to them, thinking that it was going to come to the end during the year
Right.
2000. But he said a very interesting point that if back then during that era, even if you were amongst the apostles and amongst pushing this truth, and you came out and said, "Hey, yo, we're gonna be here to the year 2024," hey, they would have said you
Oh,
was
yeah.
bugged out. Hey,
Yep.
they would have cashed
Yep.
camp.
Yep. Yep.
Yo, They be like, hey yo, get out of here. He ain't right.
He said, we gotta be here in 19,
Right. You know what I'm
1990
saying?
to 2024.
Con. They be like, yo,
Hey, the brother so and so.
Right.
he
Bugged out.
ain't right
Right.
in the head. He
Yeah.
said we're gonna get to 2024.
He said
30 years.
1989. I said 2024.
Yeah, con. You know?
Yeah, man.
So hey man, Elder Karate Zappa, says all the time, hey, every year he sees something, that he thought he would never see, man.
Yeah, real talk.
Every
Real
year
talk.
is something new. You like,
I agree.
like wow, man. I never, even in the truth, being in the truth,
Yeah.
I never would have thought I'd seen that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Every year is something new, man. Every month, damn near.
It's like you see the nigga woman.
Yep.
I don't split. I was getting bugged the fuck
Man,
out, man.
just when you think you saw it all, right?
That's
Hey,
real, bro.
Look at what the Judah men are doing.
Man.
One thing you would never, you kind of knew the Lord was dealing with Judah. Growing up with Judah, cause you would always know something was righteous or something was stirring about. You saw a line in Judah. You would never thought you would see Judah become
Man,
like
hell
Edomites,
no,
man.
bro.
Like they are now. Hoochie Daddy shorts.
Right.
You would have got picked up. You would have got bullied and beat up back in the day.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Wow.
Oh, let me finish this. Con, Salat. This continue on in John 8 and 44. Continue on. It says, he was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. And because I tell you the truth, you believe me not. You got
The
to
thing about it is, the Edomites know the truth.
Yep.
They got the records, they got the files, they got everything in the store.
Yeah.
I mean, look at
They got
how
the ancient. They got the ancient.
Yep.
The ancient records. They actually got things from the
Yep.
temple, man.
King
They got
David
ancient
crown.
documents and ancient
Yep.
artifacts.
Yep.
Hey, when you got the artifacts, man,
Yep.
there's no denying that. Oh, okay, yeah, this really happened.
Yep.
This is true.
Hey, you ain't never heard of Edomite say, I'm an Egyptian,
Yep.
I'm
Right.
African,
God.
I'm a Moabite,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
Chinese.
Right.
Right.
The reason why they knew it was so important to put their image on the Lord,
Yeah.
Yahweh Shah, and take our identity, because they got the records.
Yes, records.
They got the file.
Right.
Remember,
They got the receipts.
Yep.
that's why you can go in any building, or that's why Esau make you get an ID. He give you a social security number.
Yeah.
He got all your database in
Yep.
the computer. Anywhere you go, you're tracked.
Yep.
Because best believe, look how the way he puts you in a database.
That's a good point. That's a good.
He keeps all your records in a database.
It's the same
So
devil, man.
you don't think this devil got the database of where you come from?
Yep.
He knows who the hell you are.
Yep. And he's infatuated.
Just like the Roman
Yep.
Empire, man. Just like the times Esau was ruling in Palm Bay, he always kept the documentation.
Yep.
Man. You know?
They said they just found 6 million Moors buried. They think it's Moors buried under somewhere in France, which were Israelites.
Yeah.
So they know everything about Jake, man.
Yeah.
They know. And the scripture say he dug up the bones of the I forget how it goes in Jeremiah, but he dug the bones up of our forefathers.
Well,
man.
the book Nature Knows No Color, they tell you how they study bones.
Yep.
They know the Negroid
Structure,
features,
yep.
the Caucasoid features.
Yep.
They can tell by the bones.
That's why he knocked the noses off.
Yep.
But even though that's not our people, the Egyptians, still we have similar traits.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
nature
Physical traits.
knows no color.
There you go.
It tells you can tell a Negro nose.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Negro features, his lips,
Yeah.
his build, his
Yep.
bone structure,
Yep.
the dents of his body. You
Yep.
can tell that's a Caucasoid body.
Yep.
That's a Negro body.
Yeah. Yep.
So the ticket would be up if they kept everything about Egypt and they actually, because right now that's why they had to even show white Egyptians,
Yeah.
because they could not.
Hey,
You
Prince
couldn't
of
put
Egypt.
you couldn't put two and two together, because, for instance, if you put the Lord's parents went to Egypt with Herod,
Blended in, right?
Yep.
if he was black, if they were white, and Egyptian, or they were black, you get what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
It wouldn't have made sense.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
could
yeah.
have blended in with the
Right.
Egyptians.
And why did they go that
Yeah.
way? That's another question. Why did they go to Egypt? Why didn't they go the other way? Why didn't they go
Yeah.
right? Why didn't they go left?
Right.
Why didn't they go in the right? Why didn't they go into the the mountains.
Into Russia.
You know, the so-called Russia, the Caucasus Mountains. You know, come on, man.
And how the hell
That's really
did they flee in 70 AD, Vespasian and Titus, the destruction of Jerusalem? How were they able to go to Africa, go to the West Coast,
Right.
and then be like, you know, resign there and become, you know, and flourish there, and eventually get sold in the, then that, you would have brought white Edomites over here. Then.
Yep.
So basically what I'm saying is that history would not never made sense. You would have been able to be like, oh no, that's a flaw. That's lies right there.
Right.
And that's how they're able from really started in 1912 to 1948 from that Balfour Declaration to come into effect. And then to be able to go back to the land of Israel, fucking like looking like Edomites.
Hey, that was strategic. That was a strategic plan. He drew that up. And he drew that play up, you know, which was a long document. It was a long play, a long strategic plan. But he put it together. Really, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Esau was able to put that plan together because ultimately it's of the Lord, you know, and set that up for us not to know who we are, to set up this illusion and the delusional state of these people that, you know, Esau has set before our people. Really, ultimately, it's a stumbling block by the Yahweh, you know, for our people thinking that white man Jesus, you know, concerning the color, the complexion, concerning nationality, all these things that our people stumble and fall on.
And that's why, and remember, that's why every biblical movie they show, he could put Moses as being white.
Yeah. Look at Passion of Christ. All these movies.
Hold on. Moses was white. If they would have left the Negro, the black nose on the Sphinx, they would have been like, hold on. Nah.
Right. That ain't right.
Lying. Yeah. You see how for a long period of time they were able to ride, they were able to ride with that line.
Yeah.
Right.
But now again, that's why now they know again. You got all these the nigga woman got all these new videos talking about fuck my baby daddy now, right? And them things stay up. That stuff stays up. But our videos get
Take it
deleted.
down, man.
Yep.
We can pay for our accounts.
Yeah.
They'll say, fuck your money. Whole channel. Take it down.
Take it down.
I don't need your money.
We made up a new rule.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, you're the first one to actually violate this rule. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
But this is how they, and again, they know what's speaking the truth.
Yep.
And this is why they shadow ban us and act the way they do. And that's why the world hates us, man.
Yep.
Give me that
And
on Psalm 83.
if I may say, you know, it's funny how Esau will depict these, you know, these icons as being Edomites, you know, or even these other nations. But when it comes to like, you know, wickedness concerning, you know, a particular image of a particular person. Look at this new movie coming out with this witch, the Wicked Witch in the West.
The bitch is green.
He used a nigger woman.
They definitely.
Oh, now when it comes to the Wicked Witch in the West,
It's gonna be
here you go, Jake. Star and roll. It's you.
Evilness.
You know?
When it comes to evil and thug,
Yeah,
oh,
come.
you put Jake up
I'm gonna
there.
make you the face of witchcraft. There you go. You know,
Hey.
set you right nice, nice and right in there. You know?
At one time, they didn't have nothing to do with us on the media
Gone.
or images. But now, that's the image they paint.
Gone. Yep.
But that's to throw off, you know, anybody considering us and thinking that we are a holy spiritual people.
There you go.
That's why when we talk, that's why it sounds so crazy. We out here talking about we are holy people.
Yeah.
Niggas are holy.
Right.
We
The
become
Lord did it.
Right.
Jackson. He said
these degenerates.
drugs. The nigga woman that was on drugs in the middle of the street,
Yep.
dancing for $1.
Yep.
Those are the real Jews?
Yep.
Nah, it can't be.
If I could say, that's why they don't like us going to Deuteronomy 28, because that's our history that proves who we are to this day. Because we're the only people that fit that
Those
description.
curses.
We're talking about Putin and Tucker Carlson's interview.
Yeah.
He was going through the history. He didn't like the fact he was getting interrupted too, but he was going through the
Who said
history
that?
about how they relate to Ukraine. How Ukraine really don't even exist as a separate state or whatever. But my point is that history is so important.
Yeah, and Putin knows it.
Exactly, and the people who want to control the narrative, they don't want you going into the history. Because the history, why do you think we know who the Gentiles are in the New Testament?
Yep.
That's based off of history.
Well,
You know?
well, how did Paul know the history of Israel in Acts the 13th chapter? History's
Exactly.
important.
History.
Very.
History. I mean, you got to be a fucking idiot to say history doesn't matter.
Right.
But
History
only,
is a mystery.
But only niggas say that because what? You've been so corrupted. You've been so
No,
lied to.
The white up
You've been so misled. You know. Give me.
That's why they stoned Stephen.
Yup.
Bringing out the history.
Yup.
They hated the fact that he was cutting over all that history.
Yup.
This is Psalms 83 and I started at verse 2. It says, "For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head."
Esau hates the Heavenly Father, because Esau knows he wants his birthright back. He would never get it. Like the scripture says in Hebrew, though he sought it with tears, he would not get it. You know, so he has to rule, like it says in the book of Petra today. He has to, for him to keep power, he has to keep Judah down.
He has to.
Hey, that angry kid, that bad kid that can't get his way, guess what? He gonna mess up the whole room.
Yep.
He said,
That
I
was the
can't.
menace.
So you ain't taking me to get no ice cream?
Right.
Go in his room, he throwing shit on the wall, he messed up his bed, he's throwing the toys around, he's fucking
Dad.
everything up.
Hate you, mom.
You know?
He said, I'm gonna kill you.
Taking everything down with him.
Hey, he do that silent scream.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then banging his head against the wall.
Yeah.
That's Esau, man. You know, these are the base level men. You know, scriptures say children are their oppressors, man. You know, this is the child of the earth, man. You know, he destroys that angry kid that is destroying his room.
Right.
You gotta, Tommy, this is where you sleep. You gotta live here. You're destroying your own dwelling place. That's Esau, man. He lives in this earth and he's like, well, I'm gonna destroy the water I drink, destroy this air. Who needs this clean air anyway? Let's destroy the forest. Let's burn the Amazon down. Who needs oxygen? You know.
Put GMO bugs.
Yeah, destroy the food that we eat. Crazy.
Here it is. You destroy the men out here, and you destroy the women, but you want workers. But you want people to build your society. But women not gonna sit there and lay ass for it.
Madman.
Shit is crazy. Shit is stupid.
Yeah. He said, "You're mad." What was that movie? He said, "You're mad." What was that? Off with her head. Alice in Wonderland. You know, the Mad Hatter. That's Esau, man. Esau was the Mad Hatter at the table, man.
It says, verse 3, "They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones."
Is that right? On yours?
They just,
That can't be yours. That can't be yours. Yours is, because mine's been
YouTube does it.
live longer than
YouTube does
yours.
it by minutes. They don't do it by hours.
How long have we been up on yours? 'Cause that's,
I'll tell you about
I know it.
You gotta
'Cause
divide
mine
by
says
60.
longer than yours. Yours says 111 minutes. Mine says
Oh,
160.
so damn.
That don't make no sense.
I'll tell you.
Yeah,
No
we've been
way.
out here for about 2. We
That's what I'm
started at
saying.
5. It's about to be 7.
I've been going live for hour and 17 minutes.
I'll tell you
So
what
ain't
it
no
is.
way you going live less than mine. So it's
a good
probably
point.
about you probably like 2:30.
I had checked it earlier too.
Unless it
Might have
stopped
seen
and went
it
back.
too.
That's weird. There ain't no way you've been going to 111, only an hour and 11 minutes, or even
Yeah.
111
Yeah,
minutes.
that's crazy.
That's less than an
Unless
hour
it ain't
and 11.
rolling no more.
It's all good.
Yeah, we've been out here since 5.
Yeah, we've been out here about 2
Yeah.
hours and 30 minutes.
It says, verse 3, "They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones."
With the hidden ones, so-called Negro, Latino, Hispanic, Native Americans. You know, that at one time was called Gentiles, heathens. Were not known as being a people.
Okay, come on.
Being heathens, being how you say, being basically what's that word? Pilgrims, not pilgrims, savages, man.
Yep.
But no, we're the Lord's people.
Right.
And Esau basically dictated and narrated a culture for us that was full of death, blood, destruction, and self-hatred, man.
Hey, he took down our icons and he set up icons for us to follow. Man.
Yep.
So in him setting up his own image, he also set up different particular people for our people to look up to that we're not going to be righteous.
Yeah, and you know it's crazy because in the book it said not to make idols, but this goddamn devil made an idol. And I'm talking about physically. He went to Brazil,
Yep.
actually created a big ass statue.
Yeah.
He does it. He goes in Central America, Mexico.
Yeah.
He does it here, paint pictures.
Yeah.
You're not so. That's Exodus, man.
Yep.
What is it? The 10th chapter, or the 20th chapter.
And
That's to set up an idol, man.
it's crazy because Esau set up all these different things so that you know, our people would be so confused, and then ultimately that the prophets wouldn't rise up and come on the scene.
Yep.
You know, and in the midst of all that he's done, you still got men all over the four corners of the earth. And
Yep.
he's like, man, how did this
Yep.
happen? In the
Yep.
midst of all that, guess what? You know, there's nothing you can do against the truth.
Yep.
Hey, the prophets are still coming back and standing in their lot, man. You know,
Right.
and Esau sitting back, he's like, man,
Yep.
hey, you know, at the end of the day, you know, at least I got some of them. You know, at least the majority of them. At least the majority
So
of
they
them.
able to take some with.
Right.
Yeah, at least the majority of them fell in my trap. You know, just like you know, when the apostles were on 34th in that
Yeah.
you can tell better
Yeah,
than me.
they were saying one of those high-ranking elite members
Yeah.
or whatever was in that museum, and they were riding by, and they stopped looking like, what? How did
Yeah.
they got out the limousine? Was like, how did
Right.
y'all know? How'd y'all find
Right,
out?
right.
We spent billions of dollars
Trying to
you know,
keep this hidden.
Yeah, trying to keep it hidden. But Esau losing the information war, because you know, they manipulated the stock market in the early 1900s. I forget, I ain't gonna say early 1900s, but between the war between Napoleon and Great Britain.
Okay.
And they were able to do it by basically saying Napoleon won the war and he didn't.
Oh,
So
okay.
they had the pound drop with England.
Yeah.
They bought all the pound.
Oh, yeah.
And then the people found
God,
out who
yeah.
really won
Yeah,
the
yeah.
war, so the
Right,
pound
right.
went back up. My point of saying
Yep.
that is they knew ahead of time they had control on the information.
Con.
So they're able to
Yep.
increase their wealth 100 times more.
There you go.
So fast forward, they started realizing the reason why we were able to do this because we were able to get information ahead of everybody else.
Yep.
So they bought all the news outlets,
Uh-huh.
all the news stations, everything that the media, the
Yeah,
newspaper,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, that's how you buy the press.
Yep.
by the press.
That's how Esau was able to narrate, you know, Hollywood.
Yep.
We didn't have no
Hollywood,
press.
Yep.
So-called blacks didn't never have no press.
Yep.
But when Esau understood, you know, the newspaper,
Mhm.
the you know, everything being televised.
Yep.
That's how you win.
That's how you win.
narrate it.
Esau does that with all his wars.
The
man.
radio.
Hey,
Radio.
Vietnam War, man.
Yep.
Vietnam War. He did.
Oh yeah.
Anybody who was in the Vietnam War will tell you that we did not. Hey, we didn't win that war.
Yeah, exactly.
They,
Yep.
the Vietnamese was taking down. Taking down those United States Army, man. They said
Yep.
they was calling out of holes. You know, they had a name for them people, the Vietnamese people that was in them, or was either China or Vietnamese? One of them, I believe it was
Vietnamese.
that was
Yep.
in the holes, and
Yep.
they would dig the holes so
Yep.
far, and
Yeah,
had all
yeah,
these
yeah,
crooks
they
and
would-
crannies,
yeah.
and they would just pop up through,
Yep.
and they go in the hole. And they had a name for the men of the United States
Oh,
Army
yeah.
that had to actually go down in the holes with a handgun to kill them. They said they had to go down head first. Somebody had to push them in with their ankles, because that's how small the holes were.
Wow.
The Vietnamese were so small.
I think they were called like trench fox.
Yeah.
Oh,
They have to go
wow.
down in the holes and like actually have
Wow.
to kill them one-on-one, man. You know?
That shit.
And they
crazy.
said the tunnels that they had were so vast that they could literally travel all over the battlefield, through the mountains, literally without even coming up on the surface of the
Damn.
earth, man.
That's crazy.
You know, so they would literally just pop out, shoot them, pop back down in the hole, go to another location, man. You know?
And we're saying that that's why the Lord had to do a divine intervention and bring in, first and foremost, raise up our teachers, and their teachers.
Yep.
And then bring the internet, which really took it to a whole nother level.
Yeah, yeah.
So the Lord had Esau, he's so prideful, had Esau create, which probably a Jake created.
the internet, right?
The internet,
Yeah, yeah.
YouTube, just for him to destroy
God.
himself, because he's losing the information war.
He said it backfired.
It backfired.
He said, what did I create? What have
Right.
I done? He said, I gotta take this down.
Take it out.
Gift and a curse.
Yeah. Hey, when you two first hit the scene, what, man? Hey, you can say anything. You
Anything,
can post
bro.
anything. You know what I'm saying? If we went back to the beginning of YouTube days and said, hey, in 25 years, you ain't gonna be able to say that word.
Damn.
Man, stop playing.
Yep.
You look at that guy, he's crazy. So I can't say what? What's wrong with that? Yeah, you can get a strike. They'll take your channel down for saying that, man. You know? So Esau's put these different algorithms and restrictions. It's really trying to put a cap on all that, like your brother was going into earlier. He's trying to completely control the narrative. He's tightening that cobra clutch, that grip. He's gonna come to the point where, guess what? All that shit that you used to do, you can't do none of that, and you can only do this. You know?
And the scripture say he was given power to any man that didn't bow down to the system, put to death.
Yep, that's right.
And again, since he's going to control the narrate, he's going to dictate the minds of the people.
Yep.
Coerce the people to agree.
Come on.
Yeah, put them to death. They are a menace. And even people already look at us as a menace.
Man.
So it's going to be so easy for them.
Right.
When some of us become martyrs,
Yep.
it's going to be,
Man.
people want to be Yes, kill him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Get rid
I mean,
of
look how
them.
bugged out these people are now.
Yep.
Look how delusional and
Yep.
crazy and mentally deranged these people are now. Imagine when they received that C-hip.
Hell yeah.
Imagine these people that received a C-hip. How they're gonna be acting out here, man. You think they're acting crazy now, man? Oh, man, you ain't seen nothing yet, man. These people are about to be on another level of stupidity and crazy. You know?
They're already
They're damn near
stupid without
retarded,
it.
man.
They're stupid without it now.
Yeah.
If I make a point, if I may, look at
You
your
can
house
pull
shot.
out scriptures.
So, Salaki, look at your house shot. Pontius Pilate said, yo, here's a man without blemish, basically. He didn't do nothing.
Right.
He's telling them that he didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
And they still said,
Yep.
let his blood be on our
Yep.
hand. So,
Yep.
how much more now,
Yep.
man?
Yep.
Yeah. And the same thing's gonna happen to the, like the brothers going into certain men of the Lord, man. We're gonna be brought before judges and counselors.
That's why I've said it.
For
That's why I've said it.
right,
Yep.
right. For Yahweh Shem Yahushua's name's sake, man.
Remember, Trump called us a prophet of doom.
Yeah.
Doom.
You got it, brother.
And what was that other bitch that in the Middle East? She said the problem are the black Americans.
Yeah. Israel chick,
Yep.
leader in Israel, said that the problem of the earth
And that bitch was
is the so-called blacks in America, man.
Yep.
Come on, man.
How we they problem?
I know, right? We are though.
Yeah.
You know,
We are.
if you want to look at a carnal aspect, niggas only kill other niggas.
Right.
You don't go across the earth.
But you know what? I seen she probably said that because she only sees black people out here preaching and prophesying.
Yep.
That's what she's referring to.
That's what she's referring to.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, that's exactly.
It's not a problem when you shooting,
Right.
you smoking weed, you in
Right.
prison,
Well,
you eat McDonald's. You ain't a problem, nigga.
Nigga, you can still go to old Project Pat fucking video right now.
Yeah.
Showing some complete
Yep.
niggas.
Yep.
Oh, she was it?
Mom chicken.
Was it triple six? Hey, yo, punk ass, silly ass, hoe ass.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Spit on some shit.
I need my
Yeah,
money
shit,
when I
yeah.
come through the door.
Yeah, like a pimp. Like a pimp. Slap.
Come on, man. Why ain't that getting
That shit still
man,
up.
why ain't that getting taken down?
You look at the
That ain't
video
hate speech.
16 years ago.
Talk about man on woman.
Damn.
Man on woman crime violence. That ain't hate speech.
Domestic violence.
You got the bro, you got the black woman. Fuck my baby daddy.
Right.
I should delete them with the kid in the arm twerking. That's death.
No, what's that one video where that lady talking about gay baby?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That-
Oh yeah.
They cried.
End up.
That should be taken off, man. And then I don't know who. I think it was you. You had sent in the group chat that there's a woman on YouTube shaving her goddamn vagina.
Damn. Oh yeah, trying to teach you how to
yeah.
teach
I
women.
think you sent
yeah,
that in the group chat, brother.
Yeah, trying to teach women how to properly, groom themselves. I guess.
That's
Hey,
bodily
That's on
exposure.
YouTube.
Right.
He so said that it's educational.
But we ain't teach nobody
He
that.
said, for kids.
Yeah.
It's the vagina.
You got it, brother.
Revelation 20:4. And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai.
That's us.
Yep.
Why? Because we're the only ones that's calling on
Yep.
those names, man.
Yep.
Everybody else is calling on upon Esau's kingdom.
Gone.
To continue.
And that's gonna be a public thing.
Display. Yep.
When the men of the Lord, certain men of the Lord are beheaded or put to death for standing for Yahweh Shem Yahweh. That's gonna be a public thing. It's gonna be broadcasted.
Yep.
It's gonna be damn near at a place where a large gathering, are witnessing it, man. And you can have majority of our people in the crowd cheering Esau on, man.
Yep.
Look at
Just like the brother brought out concerning Yahweh Shai, man. Crucified. They said, give us Barabbas, man.
Well, look what Nero did to our people back in those times.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He said he burnt down the place. He burnt down the building
Oh,
and
there.
blamed us, the Jews.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gone.
And that's how they was able to in those gladiator coliseum. They were able to. They call them Christians, but we know who they were.
Yep.
It was
There
Israelites,
is
man.
nice.
And that's a good point, man. Because we're gonna see a
And they would say, yeah. The lion was tearing
Yep.
them up.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
up. They was,
Yep.
yeah.
Hey, because we're about to see Esau's got something in his plans and his mix it's about to happen on a big, large scale, and he's gonna blame it on the Israelites, man.
Yep.
The black Hebrew
Big time.
is these extremists
Yep.
that did
T word.
This is the act of that word you said.
That's why
You know?
vocab, shot footage of us, came to our dwelling.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's gonna come out the back
yeah.
door.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, we know a lot about these guys.
Right.
We even have this. We have people that deal one-on-one with. Hey, bring them in. Bring them. The door gonna open.
Yep.
Yeah, you're gonna see
You see Sherry
vocab,
with
none
him.
other than vocab
You see
Malone.
Sherry
walk
Love
in.
with him.
Yeah.
Hey,
Sherry Love
He
with
said,
that.
yeah, he could get the mic to vocab. He said, I dealt with these guys
and in his
various
real
occasions.
form.
Yeah,
His
it's
real
real form.
Christian act gone.
Yeah,
Con.
yeah.
He
We got
come
on
with a
suit.
whole
He gonna
suit.
show. He could take out his.
Yeah.
He gonna take off his mask too.
Yeah.
He gonna show how him eat him up.
Hey,
Agent, or from this you,
Right.
agent, yeah.
He gonna come.
Right.
Hey,
that's it.
Con.
you know how he used to stand like this? He gonna twirl his finger like that.
Yep.
You got it.
It says, and I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua and for the word of the Most High Yahweh.
Yeah, like the scripture says, fear not the sensitive of death, man. You know,
Right.
hey, being in this truth, doing this work, standing for Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, also making our bodies a living sacrifice. You can't fear death.
That was Romans 8.
Yeah.
That's why he called it one of the conference.
God, man. You can't be out here pushing the truth. Oh, I might get killed. Hope nothing, Nah, man, you gotta go all out, man.
You can't go to war with that.
Can't be. I was just about to say that. You took the words out of my mouth.
That's why the scripture says, you just got married,
God.
built the house.
Yeah.
Take your ass back.
Scripture says you can't be entangled with the affairs of this life.
Yeah.
If this soldier's not entangled with the affairs of this life, hey, we're soldiers for the Lord, man. So thinking about death or not being able to make it, hey, we've already put our life on the line.
Like what we're talking, you want to find love in war. How the fuck can you have love in war?
Yeah.
When your girl will leave
You can't even find love in hip hop,
Come on.
let alone love in war.
Hey, there
Come
you
on,
go.
man.
Hell no.
You got it,
But,
brother.
but niggas want to find love and buy houses.
Right.
Steam.
Right.
Come on, man. How the fuck you build a house in war?
Yeah.
I know, right?
Whole war going on.
Con.
Right.
Esau can tax you
Right.
to death. All types of violation. Oh, that doesn't fit the violation of the state.
Right.
You got
Yeah.
to take it to the code,
Con.
take it down.
Man.
You get behind one mortgage payment.
It's take gone.
Hey,
Property tax.
come on, man. Your insurance fraud.
Or
So-
eminent domain.
yeah.
Eminent domain.
Oh,
yeah. We need this area
Yeah.
for
Oh,
the military.
man. Hey, hold on,
Give me all that
hold
shit.
on. The foundation messed up.
Yep, the foundation.
Oh, there's a
messed up.
glitch in your bank account.
Right.
Oh, your money's gone. You
Yep.
know.
We don't know what
Sorry.
happened. Yep.
I don't know what happened.
With zoning the area. You got it from this mortgage or this rate.
Yeah.
Now they're building a fucking something in
Right,
the
right, right.
neighborhood. Now your taxes go
God.
up. Come on, get the fuck
For
out.
you to even be rich, being a so-called Negro, Latino, Native, you got to deal with the banks. You know what I'm saying? You got to deal with the bank system. So I mean, Esau, really, you're giving your money to Esau, letting him hold on to it. Hey, here,
Yeah.
protect my money.
And what's the scripture said? A man that build what's that? A man that build
Man that built his house on
I know what
Sand.
scripture you're talking about.
Sand.
no, it's in Sirach. No, it's in Sirach.
It goes a little bit different.
Oh, I
than
know you're
that.
talking about.
Oh.
I guess money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. See if you can find it.
Building your bourbon,
Yep.
your own bourbon.
I mean, that's what our people are doing. You got to deal, being Jay, you got to deal with Esau's banking system, to be considered rich or you're doing well for yourself. Man. Esau, if you use cash, or say you come in say you want to deal with cash or bricks of gold, silver, stuff like that, Esau is going to look at you as a liability. Esau don't want to deal with you like that, man. You go to a dealership, you be like, hey, I want that 100. I make this on paper. I want to buy that $100,000 car right there. I'm coming in tomorrow. I'm gonna lay it all out on your table, cash. Oh no, Esau, no, sir, sorry, we can't. Hold on there now. We can't just deal with you like that. We can't deal with you with fiat currency like that. Hold on, who is this guy? Because after 10,000, you already red flag to the
reported,
FBI.
yep.
So automatically they gotta run you through a whole new system. He came in with more than 10,000.
Yep,
Just run him through.
yep.
So he wants you to deal with that electronic system through the
Yup.
bankings, through
Feds
wiring.
coming now.
You know,
Where'd you
Yup.
get this money?
con.
Why have you paid
Yeah,
your
even,
taxes?
even if you
Right.
came in with gold, say I got this amount of gold,
Yeah, nah.
gold value is this. Let me lay that down there. That's 100,000. I want to buy that car.
Yup.
Like for instance, right? It's fucked up. Your so-called grandparent had land in the country.
Yeah. Yep.
They done passed away. You should have told Jake. So why you still paying taxes?
Right.
If that's your land.
Yup.
If they kept it. Because y'all tell me that land gets handed down, they sell it
Oh, yeah.
for pennies.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
You know, they just take it.
Grandpa Jones
Yep.
passed away. You know, he got all that
Yup.
land out in the
Yeah.
Yup.
what you call it.
Yup.
And you know, what we gonna do? They sold it for 40,000,
Yup.
45,000.
Or they just took it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or he
you're right,
might just
you're
took it. I
right.
just seen a clip on
They
that.
said back taxes. They
Yup.
have
You're
paying
right.
on
Yup.
it.
You're
Take
right.
it.
I just seen a clip on that. It's like the average Jake that is still alive from the 40s and had land or whatever that inherited or whatever. Esau just took that shit.
Yeah.
And then you asked him today because I see the video on that. The woman was like, well, "What would you tell someone who's black? You know the word they use, black, who owns land? Like, will never trust a white man." That's exactly what she said. Never trust a white man. He can just take your land whenever he wants to.
That's right.
Yep.
But you try to save that land for later on.
Yeah.
Right.
And again, Esau could come in with a whole. For instance, you had land in maybe the little outskirts of the city, but now they're building up the outskirts of the city.
Yep.
Now your land property value. Right?
That's
Your taxes you was paying what maybe
$500 a year. Yeah.
Oh, now you've got to pay $1,200, $1,500, $2,500 a year. You let that shit build up in 2
Yep.
years.
Yep.
That's
Oh,
$5,000. You got to cough that up, buddy. Oh, you ain't. Well, thank you. It's ours now.
Alright.
You see how easy that is?
Yep.
That's monopoly.
Yep.
strategic
That's
war.
checkmate. That's
a
chess.
Yep.
strategic
But that's
war
chess.
tactic, man.
Real.
That's a checkmate.
Yeah.
Yep.
Checkmate. It goes back to me. Get
Yeah.
that real quick.
Sirach 21:8. He that buildeth his house with other men's money is like one that gathers.
That's why this whole system is
Man.
built is ran off of credit
Yep.
and debt.
Yep.
We don't own. Esau would never let you own anything.
Yep.
That's why if Jake really has some sense, he'll be out here, or he'll be crashing and burning, going
Yep.
against Esau
Yep.
right now.
Real
Because
talk.
we don't own nothing.
Right.
What niggas celebrating for?
Right.
And that's why us being out here teaching the name of Yahweh Shem Shah, we're gonna our life is going to be in danger because we're actually telling our people the truth. There is no other option out here.
There is no
There
other
is no life
Only one
here.
way. There's no other door.
Hey.
What y'all shot
Right.
say? You a thief or a robber? You
Right.
gotta go some other way, man. Hey, Jake thinking like, oh, there's a rope. You know,
Yeah.
we can take this rope and climb all the way to the top.
You know the New York homes.
Yeah,
They can throw the
ladder.
ladder. They can throw the ladder there.
Yeah, yeah, ladder.
Hey, use the ladder.
Climbing up some other way. You know?
Yeah.
Down that way.
Yeah, straight ahead, brother. It's gonna be on your left.
Where's it going?
You got this stuff.
Oh yeah, he was in the joint.
You should have stayed.
Going out. You trying to
You know, you should have stayed.
Sirach 21:8. He that buildeth his house with other men's money is like one that gathers himself stones for the tomb of his burial.
And the sad part about it is, even though our people are, even us as well, are using money, using this lending system, using
Yep.
this system we have to be involved in to acquire things. It's one thing to do that. It's another thing to actually believe it.
Right.
Like, this is mine.
Right.
I own it. And stand so firm and proudly about it.
Right.
Pay it all.
Yeah,
Build up my credit. Never get a bigger house.
Right.
Build up my credit. Pay it all.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, bro, we got people that actually think they're gonna pay off $350,000 house.
Nah.
Bro,
The interest on that you pay
can't-
you pay double.
Yeah,
you can't
con.
even pay your fucking college debt.
Yeah.
loan.
Facts.
Yep.
And that's what, 80,000, 100,
Yeah.
on top of a motherfucking $350
There you go.
house
Yeah.
mortgage. And you stupid as hell.
Right.
Through. That's why, like the brother was saying, you got people that actually believe in that shit.
Yeah.
Now again,
That's the
yes,
problem.
we got some of us that has acquired it.
Yep.
Yeah.
But we're like this. Place on that. You gonna be
Exactly.
good
Yep,
anyway.
yep, yep.
Fuck it, I'm gonna use some of the best of my
Right.
credit.
Right.
Hey, the scriptures say use the world.
Don't
Yeah,
not
don't
abuse
abuse
the world.
it.
Let's think about that.
Yeah. But these people, yes, I'm gonna pay. I'm gonna have a lump sum of money. I'm gonna pay 5 months of mortgage. You know, it says you know
Yep.
you pay your
extra
your
mortgage payment every year.
Yeah, it cuts down.
Yeah,
Man,
cuts
shut
down,
the-
yeah. Oh, you heard about that shit?
Fuck
too?
up.
Yeah.
I've never done that shit. I was like, yo, man, fuck that.
Man, the illusions of Americans, man.
The delusions is really what it is.
Delusional delusion. Hey, illusion and delusion go hand in hand.
Got something?
They use illusions to make delusions.
We can wrap it up after this.
Okay. Second Ezra 16 and 40. O my people, hear my word. Make you ready to the battle. And in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. Verse 41.
Like you said, war.
Yep.
How the fuck you building in war?
Right.
Bullets flying,
Right.
people dying,
Bombs.
casualties,
Right.
bombs
being
going
dropped.
off.
Build a house
You trying to build, you flooding the house with explosions.
Right.
And bullets going over
Right,
your fucking
right.
head.
You're like, I just gotta put this roof on. I just gotta get this roof
God,
I gotta get this nail in my house.
Hey, that's a good
You know, the
God,
fuck?
bro.
How you building and finding?
Yeah.
Look what love in fucking war, man.
Yo.
Your own life is not assured.
Uh-huh.
We could die any fucking moment.
Yep. Valley of the shadow of death, man.
That's right. Got it.
Second Ezra, it's Second Ezra 16 and 41. He that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away, and he that buyeth as one that will lose. So you're not looking to get a flip. Like you're not. So if you go out and make an investment, like you brothers are going into, you're not looking like, oh yeah, 30 years from now I'll be able to pay my house off. Nah, if you're able to get a crib or whatever to move and groove in this world, get a lick or whatever, you do what you got to do, but you got to expect that at any time this shit can crash.
There's no assurity.
There's no
Like
assurity.
the brother
that's
was
it.
saying, there's no assurity in your own life, man.
There's
It's
no
part of
assur-
the curses, man.
There's no assurity in war.
Yeah, your life will hang in the balance, man.
Yep.
And another thing, we're at war. Like you was going into the war. Anytime when you're in war, anytime something can be taken from you,
Yep.
or you can take something from someone.
Facts.
You can lose
Even
something.
your life.
Yeah.
And you at war, you're battle. They've infiltrated. Retreat.
Yeah.
That land, that segment you want, is
Run.
theirs now,
Yep.
man.
Yep.
We got this land. We're
Yep.
now set up camp here.
Yep.
You put that tank here.
Yep.
Now we're setting
Yep.
up camp here, and we're gonna
Yep.
keep progressing. Look at the old battles, man.
Yep.
Look at the old battles, and not too old, but like the tank battles in World War II,
Yep.
World War One. You know,
Yep.
where they had to go up and take
Yep.
town by
Yeah, take
town,
town by
and
town.
they walked on foot. You had people marching.
Yep.
Just
Yep.
march. The
Yep.
tank would come along too.
Yep.
You don't have feast
Yeah.
in war.
Yeah.
You gotta eat light.
Yep.
You know?
Same thing here.
Yeah, and when they were-
you can't be
Con.
no glutton in war.
Right.
My belly.
No, that's real.
Yeah.
That's real.
And then when they would come into different towns where you'd have just everyday average citizens, man, they would go in your house.
Yep.
The troops
Yep, yep.
took over the other
That's-
troops. They
that's
come in your house
prophecy.
or sitting down eating
That's
food.
prophecy.
What movie was that with
Fury.
Fury?
Fury.
Fury's
Fury,
a
yeah.
good. That's what we was
Yeah,
talking
man,
about.
I gotta
You
watch
gotta watch
it.
Fury.
It's a movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta
they
see
just
that.
come in. They would
Yeah.
make the woman cook for them. They would come in their house, sit down at the dinner table, make the woman cook for them,
Come
bring
on.
stuff out,
Yeah.
and they would, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You went to a town, man.
Right.
You know, like you basically just they took what you wanted, man.
Right. Well,
You know?
it tells you in St. Matthew 24 chapter, if you're not home when it's pop off, then don't
go
look to
back.
go home.
Yeah,
There you go. You don't go back.
That's right.
If I can read this in the G&T
And
right quick.
remember, remember in when what was it when Samuel told Israel when the Lord told Samuel, he said, "Go ahead and give Israel a king."
Yeah.
He said, "We'll set the rest." And what did the Lord say? He said, "When you get a king, he's going to take some of your women.
Yeah.
He's going to take some of your men.
Yeah.
He's basically going to use you."
Damn.
Well, who's the king of the earth right now? The so-called white man.
Yeah,
yeah.
So when he want to come in, man, it's mine.
There you go. And y'all voted
Hey, he
for
said,
his ass.
he said, I need a draft.
Yeah.
I need you
Right.
black ass
Yeah,
niggas in my
yeah,
war.
yeah.
Damn.
Hey, did y'all see that little news article? Well, it was like a little clip where they're giving up to $75,000 for senior citizens to come into the military.
Oh my! I saw that. I
Yo,
saw
Bro,
I
you got
said,
to
what?
what?
Shots in
Yeah, I gotta find it again, but I just was
Damn.
scrolling and I seen
He
that
said,
shit.
they said, well,
That's
I can't go to the battlefield.
Yeah.
He's like, no, it's so different. You sit behind a computer.
Right.
Yeah.
Just
You
hit
sit behind a
buttons.
computer.
We got drones now.
The drone program.
Yo, it said a bonus up to $75K
crazy.
Damn.
Senior citizens to join the
Yeah.
army.
Bro.
Esau knocking everybody off.
Hey, he need all hands on
Right,
deck.
all hands
Hey,
on deck.
he said slack it, slack. He said, I will not regard the older than the
The
young.
young,
Or
young,
the young,
young,
slack
yeah.
it, slack.
Right.
That goes right
Yep.
into that.
Yeah, it ain't like you know times past where
Yeah.
he could say, "Oh, we got to go to war." and
Yeah, we need some
people-
young.
Yeah, people were motivated
Yep.
to get in,
Oh, yeah,
go
yeah,
into
yeah.
go to. Back then, you had the movies.
Yep.
You know that, people, men mostly that graduated high school, they wanted to go serve in the military. They wanted to be like their grandfather, their great grandfather. He served in World War II, he served in World War I. I want to go serve my country for 4 years at least.
Right.
At least what I can do. Now, you got Jake Men growing up. I want to be a TikToker.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
follow my grandfather's footsteps.
That's right.
I'm on Instagram.
Yep.
You know.
I remember, I forgot who I talked to that used to be in the military. Jake, might have been you, bro. Can't remember. Brother, the person was like, they're paying for surgeries now.
Oh yeah, that was me.
That was you?
Yeah.
What, the
Yep.
trans-
Yep.
Transformer.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
'Cause
They're
when I was
paying
over
for
there
that
teaching on Fort Lee, they had one of the motherfuckers up in the
God.
classroom,
Yep.
and I was
That's
teaching
not
that
the first person I
motherfucker,
heard from.
man.
Yep.
And I was like, yo, what the fuck? I didn't know what to call this motherfucker.
Yep. Yep.
It's
I didn't
first
know what to
Samuel
call
8.
this motherfucker.
It's on that first 7.
Okay.
You go to
Shit was crazy, man.
First Samuel
And
8.
there was a white
Yep.
person too, man.
Of
course.
And these other nations look at our military as a joke, man. They laugh, man.
I
Go to
would
verse
too if
18.
I was looking on
Yeah.
America.
Got
on the
women.
outside.
Men are out of shape. You know, old people coming in
Go to
now.
19.
Yep. Yo, bro, I seen that shit. I was
No, go to
dead. I
2.
was like, yo,
You got
let me see
T,
if I
you
can
got
find
T
that.
formers.
8.
Come on,
7
man.
to 12. You can wrap up after that.
Can I finish? Can I read this in the GNT? Second Ezra 16 and 41 in the GNT. It says, merchants must not expect to make a profit from what they sell. They must be ready to run for their lives. Their customers might expect to lose whatever they buy. Whoever builds a house should not plan to live in it.
There you go. Damn. Come on, man.
Real.
But Jake, you got Israelites that's talking about
Head
building.
full of holes.
Come on,
Right.
man. You got Israelites talking about building communities here. The fuck is you getting that, man? Niggas are through. Bro, this is not a home.
Place
It's
where we
not
can
a
kick
rest.
it. It's a place where we can kick it.
Yeah.
Damn. What movie?
Too far.
Yeah,
yeah.
He said the thug place where we can
Thug
kick it.
Mansion.
Thug Mansion. You got who was the nigga that got locked up or killed? It was leading the whole. He used to be a.
Look, here you go right here.
Oh, okay.
Shit, look at
Yeah.
Damn.
It's the nigga that shot himself.
That
The nigga that shot himself that was leading the the whole black movement with the guns and shit.
DJ.
Yeah, what's his name?
DJ. Something I
I
forgot.
forgot his name. Y'all know who I'm talking about. You know?
Grandmaster
Grandmaster,
yeah.
yeah. Start our own community. All we gotta do is rise up. We got these guns. It's our own. We're our own military.
What was it? Chief Ephraim? Man, get the hell out of here.
Oh yeah.
Let's stop it, man. You got it. So why the Lord got to come back then?
Yep.
You got it.
I said the team.
First Samuel, come on, bro. First Samuel 8 and 18.
It's on that 7.
Oh,
8 and 7.
8 and 7. First Samuel 8 and 7. It says, and the Lord said unto Samuel, hearken unto the voice of the people, and all that they say unto thee, for they have not rejected thee, but they have rejected me.
Now, it's going into how Israel was complaining about being like the other nation getting a king. But the Lord gave him Saul. Ultimately, the Lord had a plan regardless. But I'm just want to get the point. Because now Esau is the king of the earth. And now since Israel, yearn for a king, hey, this is what the king will require of the people, man.
It says, for they have not rejected thee, but they have rejected me, that I should not reign over them.
That's the Yahweh, man.
According to all the works which they have done since the day that I brought them up out of Egypt, even unto this day.
Right?
Wherewith they have forsaken me and served other gods, so do they also unto thee.
Yep. Samuel was a prophet. And they didn't hearken the words of Samuel, right?
Verse 9. Now therefore hearken unto their voice, howbeit yet protest solemnly unto them, and show them the manner of the king that shall reign over them. And Samuel told all the words of the Lord unto the people that asked of him a king.
Now, it is said that Israel was known for worshiping other idols and different gods, worshiping other people, other nations. So this is, hey, since you want to worship the super way, man, he claimed, you say, hey, he's your king, But this is what he requires of us.
Yep.
That's what's about to happen once again.
Yep.
We want for Trump, we want this and all for this to
Voting
happen.
before
What's
you-
that? Hispanics for Trump. You got Negroes
Yeah.
for Trump.
Yeah, people got
Benjamin for Trump.
Yo,
people got a sign in the back of it. I voted for Trump. I didn't. You'll never see a sign. I didn't vote for none of these presidents.
Fucking bitches.
Motherfuckers. Stupid.
Yeah, Trump getting office, he gonna be the worst motherfucker you ever seen in your life.
Yeah. Oh man.
hopefully he be the last one.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Verse 11 says, and he said, this will be the manner of the king that shall reign over you. He will take your sons and appoint them for himself, for his chariots, and to be his horsemen, and some shall run before his chariots.
Right.
Verse 12, and he will appoint him captains over thousands and captains over 50s.
I mean, you already see that with Jake being going to the Vietnam War, a Civil War,
Iraqi war.
Iraqi War.
His own agenda.
Hey, for his own agenda. Basically, for his own agenda.
Come back and get lynched.
Yep, I know, right?
Use your own
Come back
leader.
and get thrown in prison.
Right.
Get wrongfully accused.
Right.
Hey, you
Wrongfully
Yeah.
convicted.
Gonna be homeless.
Yeah.
Become on heroin.
Right.
And then make you a false leader for your own people.
Yeah, yeah.
Destroy your
Man.
own people.
Come back for your woman to leave. You don't spend
Right.
enough time with me. You don't spend enough time.
What
I-
happened with
I was
Homeboy?
bored.
What happened to
I was
Homeboy's
lonely.
dead president?
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
Homeboy's, his old lady was sleeping with
Pimp.
Yeah.
Clifton Powell, I think it was.
Yeah, people don't understand the curses, man. No matter how hard you try, you can run, but you can't hide. You can go wherever you want. You can get as much money as you
Is that
want.
also nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide?
Yeah, you can get all this status and this fame. Guess what? Your ass still under the curses. Man.
Yep.
That's why these niggas in Hollywood, they ain't happy. They
right.
gotta keep going to those
know,
rooms.
right?
You gotta keep going to those councils,
Those meetings.
Those meetings. They keep getting that
Those
paperwork.
parties.
That what they call them files that you can only look at if you got the code.
Non-disclosure agreements.
No,
Oh,
those
NDAs.
files. You know what I'm talking.
Like
Those,
top
those top secret files. There's a word
Oh.
for it. It's all. You get the point.
And that's what the king requires.
Yeah.
Yep.
You get them top secret files. You gotta look at. You know.
Uh-huh.
And when you get your instructions for what you got to do.
Uh-huh.
Shit,
You
in
know?
the army, they called it being get read on. You had to look at secret information.
Encrypted
Called it-
files.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
yeah.
Encrypted.
You had to go
Yeah.
look at shit that
Yep.
was only for your eyes only.
Yeah.
For the group
Yeah,
of
yep.
kids, then you gotta get read on.
And you gotta enter in a sequence before it'll even pop up. And then
Damn.
after that, it's destroyed.
Yeah,
After you read it,
yeah.
it actually just destroys it. But they had that back in the day before computers and shit. They would bring the
Messenger,
note.
the
Inspector
messenger.
Gadget.
Yeah.
Inspector Gadget.
Wow.
God, yeah, you on, hey, you watch all the old school movies.
Yeah, I'm 36 years old. I
It
ain't seen all that
was
shit.
I done seen it all.
It was self-destruct after you read it.
Inspector Gadget.
God, what kind of orders are we, man? You got it, brother.
Verse 12 says, and he will appoint him captains over thousands and captains over 50s, and will set them to ear his ground. It says, and to reap his harvest, and to make his instruments of war, and instruments of his
So you're a
chariots.
slave. So if he wanted, you to work on this land, hey, you're gonna work on it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Verse 12, and he will, verse 13, and he will take your daughters to be confectionaries,
Look at the work of fishing.
Another phone.
C-O-N,
Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm slow. All right, C-O-N.
C-O-N, F-E-C-T-I-O-N.
I'm confectionaries.
Yeah,
Okay.
A-R-I-C-S. You make this get
You got the definition? Whoever gets
Fiction,
it.
it says this.
Dictionary. You might want to go to the blue letter. You want the BLB?
Just Google it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm Googling. Yeah, it came up with sugar and shit, candy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to.
Brother said right here, basically like a cook. Yeah.
Oh, it's yeah, because it did say cook. After that,
Man, basically, yeah, they're cooks. They're servants.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says something confected
Wanna
that
bring it
is
up?
put together from several different ingredients. So
That brother got it.
In the blue letter, it says ointment maker, female perfume maker.
yeah, so something
Female
like
servant,
here you go.
yeah,
And
female
so like I
servant.
had right here, it says something confected that is put together from several different ingredients or elements.
Well, they use a goddamn woman
Yeah.
to bring forth this society.
yep.
Feminism.
I would say.
Bring forth the banks, the financial system. you know, basically they put the our women in these what top positions.
Hey, well, they usually are women to
Yeah.
persuade the masses of the people, man.
Yep.
Especially the men.
Yep.
If women like it, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, because that's the only way I'm gonna get a woman, right?
And that's why it goes into women have surpassed the men.
Yep.
Because these so-called white men employs the so-called black woman. But she's a pit bull for these companies, man. But she's a die-hard woman.
Loyal, she's
that
loyal.
wants- she's a
American
good
bully.
dog.
Yep.
American bully.
American bully,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a new
Esau's best friend. Esau's
Damn,
best friend.
that's a nice pit
What
bull.
was you say?
American bully.
American bully.
Yeah, she's
That's
a
a
bully.
dog.
You got the arms turned
Yeah,
down.
yeah,
big head.
big
You got the wing, but you got the
Hey, the crop ears.
Strong as hell,
Crop
strong
ears.
back.
Hey, nice
Hey,
ribs.
strong
Yeah.
back.
Strong back, big
Hey,
back.
get so. Hey, you have a nice American bully. You
God.
Hey, you get bank for your buck.
Uh-huh.
You got it.
It reads on, and to be cooks and to be bakers, verse 14, and he will take your fields and your vineyards and your olive yards, even the best of them.
Yeah, like it says in the book of Sirach, never trust thy enemy, set him not by thee, lest he stand in thy place.
Yep.
You know, he takes all your shit, man.
It's like a time even when we was in Jerusalem, when those other kings came into power, we would grow our stuff in Jerusalem, but we didn't own it. We had to give them other nations that basically our resources.
Hey,
That's why the sister said
Yeah, come
you would plant vineyard, but you wouldn't
Be able to
you
enjoy
wouldn't
it.
on. You said you read my,
let me get
get that, yeah. 'Cause I was thinking of that earlier, but I couldn't get the wording right.
I keep reading.
But you
whenever-
bring in
yeah,
little,
I'm
it
gonna look
means-
for it.
I know it's in the 28th chapter.
He said, keep reading.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for it.
It says, and to give them to his servants.
Yep. So everything, just like Jake, we everything for Esau and do everything for Esau, and it goes throughout so-called white America.
Yep.
Go, man. That
Esau
bag-
profit off of
Yeah,
it.
that bag of holes, man.
Oh yeah.
Some bags got bigger holes than others.
Yep.
You know,
Facts.
you got some Jakes that are doing well for it. These niggas, climbing the ladder, the imaginary ladder of success. But they still got holes. But the bags, some different bags got bigger holes than others.
Good point.
But just like a nigga could get a thriving trucking business.
Yeah.
You still making America look good.
Yeah,
but
con.
you're transporting Esau's goods.
Yep. Yep.
You're just a good company that's transporting Esau's goods.
Yep.
Yep.
It's thriving.
Yep. Verse
When Esau needs those in place.
Yeah.
He needs those particular Israelites in place because they have heavy influence amongst
Facts.
the rest of the people.
And they're driving ambition.
Yeah,
like no other.
Come on, brother. All you gotta do is this, and then when I was your age, I started out McDonald's. I always get a story where they didn't came from rags to riches.
Oh, yeah.
I had
Nigga,
one
shut the-
truck.
Right.
I had one truck.
And now look at me. Look
Got
at
a
me.
fleet of them.
Said, look at me.
Shut up.
Said, I went to college. I barely made it. I ate ramen noodles for
Right.
all through college. That's all I ate.
Right. And I only had the 8th grade
Yeah.
education.
Yeah.
Taught myself how to read. I used
did
to walk
all
around.
by
I
myself.
only had one pair of shoes.
All by myself.
I had to
Yeah.
walk 10 miles to school every day.
And Esau uses all people to push the American dream
Yep.
upon the next generation.
Yep. The best trainer is a Jake.
Yeah,
He'll
come.
train you up.
What did
Right
they
to
say?
the system, bro.
What they said?
Yep. Yep.
You said you were captains.
Yep.
He'll basically be
over hundreds.
you'll be basically be the spokesperson
Con.
of struggle.
Yep.
Because every time Jake comes, it's a struggle,
Yep.
and it teaches the people that everybody look at me.
Right. Look at what
Look at what I went through. That's why they use the black woman like
Who's a
that.
better motivator than Jake?
Come on,
Hey, man.
You give Jake a little money,
yeah.
he come from nothing.
Hell yeah.
Oh, he gonna be an ultimate motivator. He put his
Hell
all
yeah.
into it. Can't,
hype man.
yeah,
Hell
you can't get somebody that's had a lot to motivate.
You gonna give a rich eating my kid telling myself, yeah,
Right.
I made it.
Right. No flavor.
That motherfucker, you were born with money.
Yeah.
Right.
Jake motivate all the nations, man.
Right.
Not just other Israelites.
That's real.
Jake motivate
That's real.
Edomites. You know,
Man,
motivating these Hamites,
I slept in my
so-called
car.
Chinese.
I was
Yep.
homeless. I slept in my car.
Yeah.
Motivation. Oh man, Doug Buffer, yeah.
I know, right?
Classes.
When they talk, I listen. That's Jake, man. Talking, our people are listening, man.
Well, what they say about that his music when he first came out, Jeezy? It said everybody was like, it motivated me like I sold drugs.
Yeah.
That's how motivating this nigga was, man.
Yeah, off the strength of that, man.
And they use that nigga Jesus for
Yep.
that. To motivate
If we
niggas.
really had the information of
motivation.
how many people literally went to prison off of certain albums that were put out, man. Esau, hey, man.
Clever.
You know, Esau very clever,
And
man.
Esau used our people, Jake, for all sorts of
Yep.
all avenues, man.
Right.
Yeah. You know, to drive this society.
Right.
Come on. Go ahead.
Verse 15 says, and he will take the tenth of your seed and of your vineyards and give them to his
Tax
officers.
the shit out you, right?
Yep. And to his servants. Verse 16. And
Now
he,
all goes back to the elites. Go ahead.
and he will take your men servants and your maid servants and your goodliest young men and your asses and put them to his work.
Slavery. Go ahead.
Verse 17, he will take the tenth of your sheep.
Hey, look at that museum. The good buck.
Yep.
He's strong.
Yup.
He got all his teeth.
Yup.
He got big, broad shoulders. 50, 20, 20, 20.
Yeah, I know, right? Right.
Sold.
Sold.
The tall white man with a straw hat.
Right, right. Yep.
Cecil. How you doing, Cecil? I see you back again.
Cecil be like,
Yeah. One of our top plantation
Hey,
owners
he
over
took the
there.
head off.
right, right,
Yeah. Got one of the top plantations over here on the east side.
right.
Got you a good one right here.
Right. It says, verse 17, he will take the tenth of your sheep, and ye shall be his servants. Verse 18, and ye shall cry out in that day, because your king, which ye shall have chosen you, and the Lord will not.
See, it ain't Jake always complaining now. Trump, he racist.
yeah.
Biden, he ain't doing that. George, what is it?
George Bush.
It's
George
hard,
Bush.
it's hard to remember the president.
Yeah.
George Bush.
No.
Second.
Bill, you know, Jake always crying
Obama,
out.
yep, it was.
Always crying. And you voted for these
He
niggas.
voted for these niggas, man.
Yeah, why
Governor.
why are people screaming to get Obama back in?
Yep.
Thought he was your. We finally did it. You know, that just shows, man, that further proves that these presidents that y'all, support so much didn't do nothing for
He
you.
said,
man.
well, he served his 2 terms.
Hey, our people
Yeah.
are never looking back to a term and wanting that term to come back. We got to get whatchamacallit back in, because when he was in president, this was so great. Like, you know what I'm saying? They ain't never talking about a time or an era where there was a certain particular president that it was going good for you so-called Negroes and Latinos and Native
Jake
Americans.
didn't know what the hell he did.
Yep. I know,
Bro,
right?
man. As soon as the president, as soon as the president passed, people forget about them quick, man. They're on to the next 2-3 presidents that are in line.
Because they bring another ruckus.
Yeah, come on.
Every term is a new ruckus.
Ruckus in the park.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Verse 9.
What date is the election?
I know, right?
I
I think
don't
November
know.
something, right?
It's
November
coming up.
something.
My thing is, how the fuck is Trump? Like, where's the other presidents?
Where the other runner?
Where the other runners?
Oh, yeah, yep.
Bro, where the fuck the other runners at?
Yeah.
How did
Yo.
Trump
And
get,
why
they
aren't
just
these
said
presidents
Trump
going to
get
battle?
locked up?
know.
How did he able to, make that make sense?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Where's the other
Yeah,
runners?
yeah.
He gotta be there.
Why ain't these presidents going to battle?
Yep.
Because the ancient rulers, it's the Roman Empire,
Yep.
Persian Empire. You had, they were the leaders, the true last line. Because what do they call the president? There's another. It's not sergeant.
Caesars?
It's not whatever nowadays. It's not sergeant in arms. It's
Commander-in-Chief?
Commander-in-Chief. Commander-in-Chief took battle, man.
Yep.
You know, a lot of the Roman empires died in battle, man.
That's
right.
Died fighting.
Yep.
You know?
Actually, had to be a
Yeah,
fight.
con. Yep.
Front line.
You'll see that now, man.
Right.
These guys can't ride bikes.
I know,
You
right?
know?
He walk upstairs.
Right, so you walk
Not my
upstairs.
president.
Not my Biden.
He said, hold a spear. Still learning how to ride a bike.
Right,
Y'all ain't got no training wheels for this movie?
right.
Go ahead.
Well, Biden. Verse 19. It says, nevertheless, the people refused to obey the voice of Samuel, and they said, nay, we will have a king over us. Verse 20, that we also may be like all the nations, and that our king may judge us and go out before us and fight our battles.
Hey, that's the point.
And remember,
Hey, there you go.
And remember, what was that in Deuteronomy said? When you set a king over thee, you should he shall be of thy own
Deuteronomy
nation.
17.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
But nah, Jake say, nah, fuck that.
Right,
we want
right.
we want to master the government.
Right.
bro.
Yeah, God.
And here it is. We're telling our people who our real king is Yahweh Shah.
Yep.
That's right.
King David. Nah, Jake don't want that, man. Jake don't want that.
Right.
They want to vote for Trump.
They actually think that these men are fictional characters.
Yeah.
They don't believe in the Bible.
Not at
They
all.
don't believe that King David actually ruled. The elites know that. The elites know that. We know that.
And Christians
through
believe
faith.
it. How Christians go into the book, but again, they still vote.
Yep.
Go ahead. That was it.
You wanted to 21?
Yeah. Go to 21. See what
And
it says?
verse 21 says, and Samuel heard all the words of the people, and he rehearsed them in the ears of the Lord. Verse 22, and the Lord said to Samuel, hearken unto their voice, and make them a king.
Hey, there you go.
And Samuel said unto them, and said unto the men of Israel, go ye every man unto his city.
Hey, there you go. So, there it is. Our king is Yahweh Shah, King David. Hey, and y'all king is gonna be Esau, Klaus Schwab, the elites, man.
Yup.
That's gonna rule over you and put the object on you, and he's gonna promise you security and safety, but it's
Right.
really gonna be your destruction,
Right.
sudden calamity, man. But we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here, wrap it up. Lord's will, satisfied. We're gonna stand. We're gonna face the east. First and foremost, we're gonna give our praise. Glory to
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Kakodash.
we're gonna give double honors to the apostle Jim Master as well, and a peace, blessing, salutations to the hopeful elect, the few aqua today. Again, wait. You had to wait. You had to strive. You had to learn. You had to mortify our members and make a sacrifice to our king, our real king, Yahweh Shah, King David. Man. Yeah, with that, hey, shalom.
Shalom.
Kwame Yashala.
Shalom.
Shalom.
I don't know if that